Did I save it? Did I save it or are we back? God damn it, dude. This is such a such a piece of shit, dude. My fucking the VLC does not like switching between scene collections at all. It like just keeps crashing. I don't know why. So annoying. Anyway, I guess Joan is raiding right now, huh? Or did Joan already raid? Did Joan already raid? We can do some reacts. I was thinking about watching some shit. We got this video. We got a bunch of videos. Let's watch this first. Graham Stephan, who I think runs like he's like a real estate lawyer. Like this guy's like a real estate lawyer or some shit. Joan is too OP. She's crazy. She's cracked. She's cracked. It was crazy. Damn, dude. Whoever bet against me, the one person that bet against me, well, there's only one person betting for me too, but damn, bro. Somebody cleaned up on that gamba, bro. Somebody clean the fuck up on that gamba, I'll tell you what. Anyway. We are going to watch this react. I need to eat real quick. And then we have, so this is like a finance guy. This guy's like a real estate investor. I think he also has a podcast. I think it's like he has like a big podcast. But I don't know who he is. But he made a video, what the fuck happened to Santa Monica, California? John, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good time tonight. I hope everybody in the chat had enjoyed it. Joan kicked my ass. If you missed it, Joan kicked my ass. Joan is a capital G gamer, hard R gamer. I gotta say, credit where credit's due. Joan rules. Joan is a good gamer. Gamer, you know what I mean? Capital G. Yeah. Capital G, hard R. That's what I said. Gamer. Nah. Joan was great. It was really fun. Thank you for participating, Joan. It's a really fun time. I'm always wondering, you know, because I look around to all the other leftist streamers out here. They ain't got the smoke, bro. And none of these guys got the smoke.
Don't steal from my store!
Recent violent attacks in Santa Monica and a growing homeless population have shaken neighbors and businesses.
A series of high-profile crimes over the past several weeks became part of a showdown between the city and businesses as to whether this sign is true.
Immediately called the police around 2 a.m. and they showed up around 4 a.m.
The system's broken. Nothing is being done about it.
So this is Santa Monica. It's the city I grew up in. It's where I spent most of my time as a teenager, and it's even where I...
Bro, you grew up in Santa Monica, and you're gonna shit on it? Imagine you grow up like a 10-minute walk from the beach in Los Angeles. And you still find something to complain about.
I bought a house on the same street it grew up on before moving to Las Vegas. But as you're about to see, what used to be a thriving, vibrant culture and economy is now a barren wasteland of empty buildings and crime. And apparently it's gotten so bad in recent months that I didn't even believe it myself until I saw what I'm about to show you. Even though this is going to be unlike any other video I've ever done, I'm going to walk you through the city firsthand, share what it used to be.
Go buy weed,
someone
get
who
that shit
lived
delivered.
here, the locals, to see what they think about the recent events, and then I'll leave it up to you to come to your own conclusions. I'd also like to thank German and Venice for bringing this to my attention, because before I saw his video, I had no idea just how bad things had gotten. Now, for those unaware, behind me is the 3rd Street Promenade. Think of this like the major business hub of Santa Monica, home to some of the now most expensive real estate in the country. But it wasn't
Yeah.
always like that.
This is the only space that gets any kind of public investment.
Surprisingly, today, Santa Monica is safer than just 2% of US cities. It's ranked one of the top 10 most dangerous places in the United States, and your chances of being victim of a crime here are nearly 1 in 100. So this used to be Crepe Cafe. I remember this place would always be packed on the weekends. On weekdays, there'd always be people out front eating food. You could see now that they closed down. And then over here, right across the street, this building used to be my bank. This used to be HSBC, and they shut down when COVID happened. They turned out a lot of their offices, but this all used to be really popular lease space that also is vacant right now. So we're not even about 50 feet away from that, and we have 3 more vacancies here. This used to be a Hollister. We have another vacancy next.
Like, when was this video posted? 1 day ago. It's number 26 on trending right now.
Next door to it, and then
Who won? Joan won. Yeah.
another vacancy across the street. So it seems like a lot of these businesses have shut down. We also have another right here that I just missed that's for lease. What's kind of remarkable is that 40% of the 3rd Street Promenade right now is vacant. 40% of all of this space right now is completely empty.
Yeah. Like, we should have a vacancy tax. It should be illegal for these, like, it should cost money for these owners to leave this space empty. We should have a vacancy tax.
Empty, and they can't lease it. I also used to remember for the longest time there used to be street performers here, and now it's quite empty. Hold on. I mean, this is what it's turned into. How has this been normalized? Think of what this does, though, for businesses. Like, no one wants to open up here. People don't feel safe here. If you're
What up,
just
Bing?
walking down the street and some guy comes up and is shouting in your face and wants to fight you. And then right behind, of course, we have the infamous Apple Store. This was also turned recently into a public safety kiosk. Again, in one of the most expensive areas in the entire country. And you have a public safety kiosk just because of how many incidents they have.
Wait, so there's literally a police department station right there? Like, brother, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What more do you want? Like, what is your solution here?
They have around here. You know, truth be told, I actually don't know what a public safety kiosk is.
Oh, well, sorry. No way to find out. No, there's actually no way to find out, unfortunately, you know. So, oh well.
Should we ask? Hey, hi. I'm curious. What is a public safety kiosk? I grew up here and I don't.
This.
What is?
It's basically like a slow station, or people have questions, or something happens.
The owner says a similar smash and grab happened in February. Other stores along the promenade, like Lids, tell Eyewitness News they've been victims of the same crime, even though a Santa Monica Police Department public safety kiosk is right in front of the store.
Now, I will say there's one store that has been here ever since I was a kid. In the 90s, was Puzzle Zoo. At one point, they occupied both stores, but they had to downsize. So now they're taking half. The other half is taken up by Lids. But that store has somehow survived for probably about almost 40 years now, even though across the street, you have...
Like, I love that instantly he's already blaming everything in all of the economics of this area, which by the way is one of the highest income areas. Like the people who live in Santa Monica are incredibly wealthy. Incredibly wealthy. You know, like there's no lack of investment or lack of availability of capital in this community, right? That is not the problem. That is certainly not the problem. But he instantly is like blaming it on like there being poor people around and like going to the police and being like, "Hey, why do you let poor people be here?" Like how come you guys let these poors like around here? Like this is making me uncomfortable to see these poors. Seeing these poors makes me sad. Like,
We have 2 more vacancies here. I also got to say it's quite.
and it's like, dude, like, there's a lot of like, you're walking through a mall. Like, go to any mall anywhere in America, bro. There's gonna be a lot of fucking vacancies because retail has moved online. Like, brick and mortar is not doing good in general. It's like a very strange thing to be like, oh, this is all because of crime. Like, you just have to, like, you understand that brick and mortar. Aren't you like some real estate genius or some shit?
Quite remarkable when you compare how it used to look like back in like 2018, because you could go back on Google Street View and see precisely what was here, how many people were here, and then you see the change. Oh, this is a fun one. So this is now for lease. Guess how much they're asking for this? It's 1,500 square feet. It's on the corner of Santa Monica Boulevard and 3rd Street, so it's like a kind of prime location. They're asking $30,000 a month. So just think
$30,000 a month.
about that. If you're a small business, you're probably spending $30,000 a month in rent, then another $30,000 a month in overhead costs. So just to break even every month, you need to bring in $60,000. I don't get how any company could survive here unless it's a loss leader, unless you just
So criticize the rent.
put your business here for the exposure and then you lose money on it. It doesn't make any sense. So we're about to cross the street. This entire building used to be the Gap.
Also, did you guys notice in the background here? Maybe you can't see it under my camera. You notice this? You notice that, right?
So we're about to cross the street. This entire building used to be the Gap. They rented out all 4 stories and they extended through the end of the street.
Because he's gonna say through this video, he's gonna be like, the police just aren't doing anything. And it's like, yeah, dude.
This has been empty for a very, very, very,
The problems you have are not going to be solved by the cops.
very long time. I believe they closed down during COVID and they decided it just wasn't worth it anymore to stay in business here. I believe shoplifting took a hit on them, but also just they weren't getting as many sales in person. And with the state of how the promenade is, it makes sense. Why put a store here? Why pay the rent when it's just not making any money? This also used
Is he talking about borders?
down during COVID. The street, this has been empty for 4 stories and they extended through
Oh, it used to be a Gap. Okay.
put a store here. Why pay the rent when it's just not making any money? This also used to be a really popular restaurant. It looks like they've closed down and whoever the new owner is, or maybe it's the existing owner, decided to renovate it completely. So it'll be interesting to see what this becomes. I'm also really uneasy about recording in public, so I'm doing my best. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you appreciate me going outside of my comfort zone for this, I really don't like it. You can see there's people all around and I'm terrified.
And I fucking hate people. I don't think you understand. I fucking hate people. That's why I'm a landlord. And so all I have to do is hire a management company to, you know, get other people to pay my mortgage for me.
Terrified inside, but I'm doing it for you. So this used to be a lot more prevalent in Santa Monica with street performers. People would really come from around the country to be able to perform on these streets and perform in front of a crowd. But now it's incredibly empty. Like, this is the first person that we've seen in a block and a half who's performing. It's pretty sad to see the state that Santa Monica's become. So what's really interesting is that we've spoken to a few business owners and people who work here, and not a single person wants to share their experience on camera, but they'll gladly talk off camera. And everyone is afraid of almost being public about how they feel about the
My rent is going up $200 January 1st. That's fucking ridiculous.
situation because they're afraid of either retaliation or being canceled for having thoughts that aren't politically correct. But it seems, though, that a lot of people feel the exact same way about what's going on here. It's just they're too afraid to speak about it. So this used to be the food court. There used to be a McDonald's in here. There was a Chinese food that was really good. And then upstairs used to be a whole bunch of restaurants. And I think this closed in 2020, and it hasn't reopened since. Again, it's probably because the rent is so unbelievably high, but there is some good news in the fact that across the street, it seems like Barnes & Noble is opening up. So perhaps a few of these businesses are beginning to move back to the area. So the last
What a waste. Why would Barnes & Noble open there?
block of the promenade has always been
What the fuck is Barnes & Noble selling, dude? Get the fuck out.
most difficult for businesses because people tend to gravitate towards that side. So this is somewhat neglected, and that's why it's hit especially hard.
Books, I know, but like, there should be a local bookstore there, not Barnes & Noble, bro.
Vacancies in a row on this side. Across, you have another vacancy on this side, and then a few stores down, you have 1, 2 more empty buildings on that side, which makes it really difficult because why would you want to move your business in here when there are just empty businesses next
It's still a lot. Yeah, that's more than 10%, Chateau.
traffic?
That's a lot, dude.
Hey, hit the like and subscribe.
There we
guys.
go. Thank
I know
you.
I've seen you before, bro. Have a great
Thank
day.
you. Yeah, you too.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you.
This guy's
Cool.
amazing.
Thank you. So you're probably wondering, what happened? Well, it's really the perfect storm. The first reason is that people are shopping a lot more online, so there's less of a reason to have a
Okay, he's finally mentioning e-commerce.
storefront out here like this. The second reason is COVID. Businesses were forced to shut down. They weren't allowed to operate, and as a result, businesses lost a lot of money and had to close.
What's this guy's fucking business? I'm getting angry. What's this guy's business? Does he advertise the name of his business? Graham Stefan business name PPP. All right, well, we don't even know if this is the same guy. We don't know if this is the same guy. But like, we have Graham Stefan. Like, all of these companies got millions and millions of dollars in PPP loans that were totally forgiven.
So I think from all the closures here, this one resonates the most with me because I used to come here as a kid in the 90s, and this used to be a Barnes & Noble. Then my understanding is that in 2018, they doubled the rent. Barnes & Noble said they couldn't possibly sell that many books to be able to pay the rent. They left. It was then taken over by WeWork. We know how that turned out. We were
Lol.
business, and since then, this building has sat empty. Now, a big problem with a lot of the real estate that's here is that the building's value is really tied to the amount of rent they receive. So if a developer decides to lower the rent, all of a sudden, if they take a lower rent, their building is worth a lot less. And then when you have one building that's worth a lot less, that acts as a comp for other buildings next to it to also be
Do you think this works?
worth a lot less.
Do you think this works?
So in a sense, they're almost forced to keep their rents high just to maintain their value. And in terms of how much it costs, it's very expensive. Rents here on the promenade start about $5 to $6 a square foot. And they go as high as $20 a square foot. So that means sometimes for a 1,000 square foot storefront, you could pay anywhere from $7,000 to $20,000 a month. Or if you have 3,000 square feet, even at $6 a square foot, that's $18,000 a month just in rent alone that you have to make up for with street traffic that just isn't here anymore. So really outside of any high-end restaurants or national retailers, no one could really afford what's here. The other issue is that a lot of these buildings were built in a time where a business could take over the entire store. But now we've shifted towards smaller buildings, and places like this are really difficult to subdivide. So what ends up happening is that you have a 3,000 square foot place for rent, and they can't chop it up into smaller storefronts. You're stuck either renting the entire thing or nothing at all. The other issue is homelessness. Right now it's reported that there's 117 homeless per 1 square mile, which is some of the highest in the country. And again, that's just what they could count. Now the thing is though, if you are homeless, I mean, look at where we are. It's one of the most beautiful places in the entire country. And that's one of the difficult parts, is because when I walk around here, it is so nice. The weather is perfect. The scenery is incredible. I mean, it's really one of a kind, and I see why people want to be here so badly and how beautiful it is. Even for me, having left, there are aspects of Santa Monica and Los Angeles that I really miss, just because it's so unbelievably gorgeous here. Now, in terms of solving the homelessness issue, California has spent so far about $24 billion since 2019, and this behind us is an example.
Yeah, bro, grew up in Santa Monica. I know. Like, homie, you are not like us. You're not like us, my friend.
Of exactly that. This used to be a parking structure that was torn down to build affordable housing for the homeless. However, the cost is through the roof. A lot of locals say that it costs way too much.
They said 24 billion. 24 billion. Okay, let me move my camera, okay? 24 billion.
Since 2019. And this behind us is an example of exactly...
It's a fucking racket, my friend. It's a racket. They're spending, like, inside safe, they're, like, paying hotel owners, like, $4,000 a month for a hotel room on rent. Like, it's just a fucking scam. Like, you as the taxpayer are being 100% scammed by this shit.
That. This used to be a parking structure that was torn down to build affordable housing for the homeless. However, the cost is through the roof. A lot of locals say that it costs way too much money at $125 million, which means every unit that's going to be built here for the homeless is going to cost about $1 million. Now, for context, if you want to buy your own condo here in Santa Monica, it's going to cost you anywhere between $1 million to $1.5 million, give or take. Or you could live here if you're homeless. The other issue is crime. Petty theft under $950 is now considered a misdemeanor.
Oh my God, yes, please.
And that's really impacted a lot of businesses.
How?
47 passed in 2014 and changed the way California handles certain crimes, making thefts of less than $950 chargeable as only misdemeanors.
I done seen people look at the store owner and take it right in front of them and walk out.
It has fueled a market of petty and repeat offenses with zero to low accountability.
After that, we have the rail line, which extends...
So you're talking about somebody stealing $900 versus a fucking... you just said that these landlords are charging $20,000 to $30,000 a month, to the point where the entire community and everything around it has, like, you know, suffered.
all the way from downtown.
And they're not willing to drop down, like, you know, $3,000 to $4,000 to make it marketable, to make it accessible.
To Santa Monica. The concern that I've heard from some of the locals is that this rail line makes it very accessible for people to travel from Skid Row to Santa Monica, back to Skid Row.
Yes! Yes, King! Blame the public transit! Yes! Yes! It's the public transit's fault! Of course!
Who otherwise...
Yes!
Brock tells us Ali tried to steal his hat 3 times and eventually got it, shoved him, and also tossed a liquid at the couple.
Turned to walk away. He took a bottle of some sort of liquid, threw it on me.
Brock says he and his girlfriend followed Ali while...
Wait, what? Hold on. What happened? You just cut from that to an interview with the guy. Now my homie's on the ground and the old dude's standing over him. I think we missed some important context. I think we missed some important context here. What the fuck?
Keeping 911 updated on his whereabouts. And when the man somehow toppled over, Brock held him down until police arrived.
And of course,
and after, it looks like.
We can't make a video like this without discussing drug use. It was recently found that substance abuse affects about 75% of the homeless population. This is also reflected in the fact that Santa Monica is one of the top fentanyl death hotspots in LA County. Use of these drugs, combined with 78% of the homeless population suffering from mental health issues, is a serious contributor to violent crime incidents. I would personally say, though,
Yeah, I mean, the grocery stores I go to have security also, but I've been at my grocery store and seen like random employees put their hands on somebody who was like leaving with a backpack full of food. They like started like trying to like stop him and like grabbing his hands and shit. So I like immediately ran over and like recorded. I just like pulled out my phone and started recording this, and I was like, bro, just leave. Like I was just like, stop touching him. Like, get your fucking hands off him. You know that's not okay. Get your fucking hands off him. As soon as they did that, I just was like, turned to the guy. I was like, bro, they're calling the cops right now for sure. You need to leave right now. Like, leave. Walk out the door right now. And the guy left. But I just like kept my phone, and I was like, dude, these fucking people are so shitty.
as someone who grew up here, I think the nail in the coffin was the 2020 riots that happened. And a lot of these businesses were broken into. And ever since then, it just seems like they've had a really difficult time recovering from that.
So I lived in Santa Monica since 2017.
I just can't imagine like why would you risk taking a fucking charge, putting your hands on somebody for stealing food? Like, you're not losing money. You know, you're not losing money. Why are you doing this? What is the point of this?
And I've seen it change a lot throughout the years, especially through the pandemic, which was one of the more interesting times, especially with all the riots and everything.
All the riots
happening right down the street. I had 7 helicopters right above
Are you serious?
my unit, yeah, for a while. We've had people try to break into our garages. We've had our garbage situations a mess. So I have a lock on our garbage outside. Just so it doesn't get crazy, and that was like something we had to do.
Why?
Our place. I have a buddy who lives a couple miles that way, still in Santa Monica.
Who does it bother you? Why does it bother you if people are going through your garbage? Why does that bother you?
That has had a break in. These are anecdotes again, but I don't think that anyone should have a rosy picture and should just pretend that, like, you know, this is the kind of neighborhood you can like, leave your door unlocked and then, you know, not have to worry about anything happening. I hope we can figure it out. Obviously.
I've lived here my whole life. I've grown up here. I was born in '90. I mean, it used to be a lot easier going, a lot simpler. I mean, you would never see houses go for the prices that they were, and everyone was in these kind of like, you know, single level homes, and yeah, the homelessness is crazy. Like, it was never to the point where they're under every bridge, every freeway, you know, underpass.
It's definitely deteriorated a lot where I've contemplated moving out. I do love Santa Monica.
Me too.
But I have contemplated moving out just for that reason, because it's just changed a lot. I've seen
leave
things just outside on the building.
Okay, leave. Okay. Bye.
Things when they shut down saying, hey, we shut down because of Santa Monica city codes. And they're like, we're still located in Hollywood if you want to come see us, but we're no longer going to be in Santa Monica.
What is Santa Monica doing about it?
I think they're just throwing money at it. You see, they do these frequent kind of clear ups, maybe like once every few months, but 3 days later, maybe even less, you'll see it just the way it is, the same amount of trash, the garbage. And then there's these nebulous housing projects in downtown LA, which, you know, you hear about them, you kind of occasionally you'll see like community letters.
This is the thing, is like you admit that sweeps are not the like solution, that the sweeps don't help anybody. You admit that. They come back 3 days later. You admit this. But you're still like what is your solution then? Outside of like housing and services, what could possibly be an answer for this? Like, these people deserve housing and they deserve services to help get them back on their feet. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
This is what we're doing, but it doesn't change anything. There's really no difference being made with these really insane projects. I mean, the amount of money they're throwing at this is insane. Yeah, it just seems to get more and more as time goes on, and more homeless, more spending on it, but everything's getting worse.
I avoid the pier at all costs. I never go over there because every time it's just like very sad. And my car did get broken into
When is
recently. This was 2 months ago, I would say.
And just on the street here?
So I live
I mean, I understand people's frustration with like the lack of results from the spending, because we do spend quite a lot on homeless. I don't think it's like too much and not even enough, obviously, but like we spend on the homeless and it's all very like ineffective and like bad spending. Like we're spending money on cops to stand around while homeless people's like belongings and homes are destroyed and thrown away. You know, like that is like the primary solution. And then you have Inside Safe, which is like it's totally a scam. Like it's totally a fucking scam. It's a gift to like real estate developers and old hotel owners, and like it's just a lot of state sponsored money just being like thrown away because it isn't paired with like actual like it's ineffective at doing what it's supposed to do, and it's not paired with the resources that people need to be able to survive. And there's a lot of like restrictions on Inside Safe. Yeah, exactly. And so like Prodigy has a great thing here. And this is like a part of what I was about to talk about too, was that Kenneth Mejia, the city controller in Los Angeles, if you guys don't know, the city controller's role in the city government is to do audits. The city the city controller has many times like tried and like petitioned, has been in legal battles with the city to allow them to audit Inside Safe so they can see what the money is being spent on and like, you know, do a proper accounting of this money and how, you know, learn from it. And like very remedial looking into it, they find really horrible shit. Like, for example, like they're meant to provide them with 1,200 calories a day in meals. And this, at least one facility that they went to for Inside Safe was only providing people with instant ramen noodles. Like this is not a solution. It only ramen noodles. Also, there's like a very strict curfew. Like there's very strict curfew things, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think by like allowing people to buy groceries and shit like that is like obviously the right thing to do. But service providers are reimbursed $110 per day per person for a range of expenses at Inside Safe. Those costs include administrative service coordination, case management, supportive service and activity provision, meals and food, hygiene products, toiletry projects, transportation, training, laundry, and storage of a participant's personal property. So that's a lot. Like that's a lot of money, you know? And where is that going? Mostly here. Mostly administration. Like these are NGOs with a fuckload of fucking staff, a shitload of CEOs that are all making $400K a year. You know,
in actually a really safe neighborhood, like off Wilshire. Families, like really nice homes and everything. And I was just parked right outside my apartment. And yeah, just on a random Tuesday.
Did you file a police report on that?
So I didn't actually file a police report, but I did call the police and let them know what happened. And they basically told me that unless I had footage, then there's no point of filing a report because they're not going to be able to identify who it was.
Yeah. So it's really interesting. I learned this the other night, that according to these statistics, crime in Santa Monica has actually decreased. And one of the reasons why is because so many people fail to file a police report.
Oh.
Do anything about it.
Oh, you think that's why? Oh, what a convenient explanation for you. That's so funny, dude.
Or because people don't want their insurance going up. And so
you're such a dumbass, bro.
A lot of businesses are experiencing, for them, increased crime, but they won't report it because there's nothing the police can do, and they don't want to pay more insurance. So they just let it go under the radar.
Crime data shows that vandalism and burglaries have decreased in Santa Monica.
Businesses are closing left and right because of all this looting going on.
She says when she called police, they suggested she call the store's insurer.
The state tries to manipulate things a lot, right? I think there's a lot of rent control in this state. That doesn't seem to help.
I'm sorry?
A lot, right? I think there's a lot of rent control in this state. That doesn't seem to help anything. Because once a place is rent control, that person will never leave. So that housing will never be on the market again. I think just...
Why would you rather housing be on the market than have a person live in it? Wait, I'm actually really confused. Why would that be a better... Why would housing being empty and on the market be a better position than having a family live inside of it? Because of profit from speculation. I understand, but it's like... It's not an investment. It's a fucking house. It's a fucking house. And people live in houses. I don't know if you know this, but a house is meant for somebody to live inside of it. That's its primary function. That's why we build it. That's why we built it. Is so somebody can live there. You know, like I don't... What are we doing? What are we doing? How are you this brain broken? How are you this fucking brain broken that you can just be like, yeah, it's the homeless people and they're doing a lot of crime and we spend a lot of money on homelessness, but it doesn't work. And also rent control sucks. I want everybody evicted. Like we need to price out everybody who lives in this neighborhood. No correlation to why there's homeless people. It's like, what, dude? Your shit is so inconsistent, man.
Just everything in California, it needs to pop. Just once, you know, it's just been going up, 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 up. Every recession, we just keep going up, 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 and it's starting to show.
I mean, look, overall, every time I drive into Santa Monica, I love it, right? I drive in away, coming from West Hollywood or other parts of the city, and I love coming back to this little pocket. A lot of the things you have to deal with is the unfortunate part about Santa Monica, and I would not wish that on someone who's like trying to have their first place here, because it's difficult, especially if you have kids. I think if I had kids, I would highly reconsider where I was living.
The weather's really nice, right? I think ask anyone, that's what they're gonna say is like the main plus, is the weather's beautiful. I don't really feel like I'm in danger being myself, but I do worry if my daughter and my wife go out to like a park on their own, because there's been instances where just like, yeah, there's this wild homeless guy there, someone had to call the cops, it's a whole thing.
A wild homeless guy.
Kid
like a feral, like they're talking about animals.
To that kind of stuff, and there really is no reason for them to be exposed to that. It's not acceptable.
Here's my honest feeling. If you are someone who, you know, at night doesn't like to walk to their car alone, if you're someone that's maybe from like a small town that's really safe, where you feel comfortable going for a walk in the middle of the night, then you're gonna be in for a culture shock for sure moving here. Like there's definitely gonna be things you're not expecting. But if you really love Southern California and you want to experience like the, in my opinion, coolest part of LA, this is the place to be. But if you do get scared, and rightfully so, of your safety when walking around big cities, this is some of the worst that it's gonna get, so you might not want to live here, you know?
So let me know what you guys think of this down below in the comments section. I'll do my best to read as many of them as I can, and if you enjoy videos like this, just make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you so much.
You know what, dude? I don't even care. This isn't my problem. I'm never gonna be able to afford to live in Santa Monica. You guys can all eat my ass. I don't care. Like, you're literally, this is a bunch of rich people reaping what they are sowing. Like, the guy in this video that was born and raised in Santa Monica is a fucking finance, real estate motherfucker. Like, this guy is a landlord. Eat shit, dude. You literally, your policies, the shit that you and your class of people have instilled, this is your doing. Everything around you is you are responsible for, and your parents and your neighbors, everybody who lives in Santa Monica, fuck you. You deserve the worst. Eat shit. You know what I mean? Like, I hope your life sucks. Genuinely, hope your life sucks. Genuinely. Okay, guys. I have an actual question. Can I do content warning and can we watch this? To catch a kick predator? It's going to be a hard watch and we might skip through parts that make me too uncomfortable. I will skip through. But I want to watch this. Part 2. Yeah, I know. The first one was a hard watch, so I do want to give a trigger warning, content warning to everybody here. These people are going to be disgusting. These people are going to be the worst people you've ever met or ever heard of, you know. But the first video of this, even though I couldn't watch most of it, it was still really good. So let's check this one out. It is heinous. That's what I'm expecting.
This is Tomer Lawton. He also goes by the name Colton. He's a 21-year-old YouTuber with millions of views to his name. Instagram and TikToker with millions of views to his name. Claims that he was a model for Zara. And yes, he's also a kick streamer. And here's him about to get a girl that's not of age to expose herself live on his stream. You might have heard other YouTubers talk about him, but unlike them, I've gathered a year's worth of research and footage that you are about to see. Because on the surface, Tomer comes across as the typical run-of-the-mill Riz content creator that goes on Omi TV and the Monkey app, which are two alternative websites that everyone's been using since the original Omegle shut down. And he goes on these sites to specifically pick up girls.
Yo, what's your name?
My name is...
Yeah? Do you believe in love at first sight or should I walk by again?
Walk by again.
Nice to meet you. My name is Colton, but my
Oh my god. What the fuck is this sharpening, softening, radiant AI trash? Oh my god.
Close friends call me Ben.
Ben.
Bend over. I think you should give me your snap.
So now that you've seen the content, there are a few videos that are outliers here that I feel are worth pointing out.
How old are you guys?
17.
Alright, so the moment you turn 18, my brother, you should come over and suck the out of his. And I mean, I don't want you to sloppy toppy. I want Glocky 3000. I want you to suck the.
What does it look like?
Exactly like me, just maybe a little more bald and a little badder. I don't
understand why people like this exist. I actually don't. Like, this guy is not having... I don't know. I don't get it. I guess this is his job or like it's the kick thing. But like, why are you so desperate for validation and affection? Just like go to a club. Find somebody who consents. Like, why do you need to do this shit? I don't understand.
I got a picture, like my phone's dead, like I don't know how to show you.
Is he there? Is he there?
He's on a call with me, yeah, and he said he wants to come all over your faces and inside all your tight little holes. So
Ew.
Now, most will agree that it's pretty weird to act like this in general, let alone to girls who aren't of age. But hey, I'm probably just nitpicking two random the hundreds that he spams every single day on social media. But that's when Kick comes into the picture, because there you'll see his true colors.
You find me attractive? Would you say you're like single?
Yeah.
And ready to
Maybe. Nervous. Turned up.
Maybe? Or like, would you flash me?
No.
Why not?
Why would I?
Maybe because whatever daddy wants, daddy should get. Maybe because I'm daddy.
I don't know about that one.
I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Oh.
Getting way too hot in here. Why don't you get up and give me another 360? Did you guys say you have a car? No. You don't have a car, right? Right. That's what you said. You're just going to ride me instead. Just put your snap in the chat.
Ew.
And take off your top.
I'm puking, dude. I'm skipping.
Thing like that.
I'm skipping.
But I am a 6'3" Zara model. If I add you on Snap and send you a pic. Actually have a kid though, you homie.
His looks and corny pickup lines in an attempt to seduce these girls, get their Snapchat,
He shows too much of this shit. I believed you. You only need to show once.
into Flash. And let me tell you, he tries everything.
This is what I do for a living, yo.
Model. What?
What?
Tell me your name first.
My name is Colton, but I just did a photo shoot for Zara and I wanted you to rate the fit. Just modeling portfolio, you know?
Yo, he's so nice. Where are you from?
I'm from Miami. But I'm a 6'3" Zara model. No, I'm playing.
And everything.
What about an ass? You gotta think.
I've got some pictures.
Wait, hold up. I dropped my vape. It's not the vape.
The muscles in his back.
Because he's ultimately waiting for the right moment when one of these girls takes the bait.
Wait, I'm Himothy.
You're what?
I'm Himothy.
Timothy, that's your name?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can you pull your hair? Is that shit a wig? It's too nice to be real.
It's
Good girl, listen to daddy.
Ew.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry. Nuke it from space, please.
Those are his other friends he's in a
Fling it into the sun.
Discord call with.
Also, yeah, he's streaming this. This is so cringe, bro. Oh my god.
And one of the main guys, he's Tomer's head Discord.
Not only why behave this way, but you're behaving this way and streaming it on the internet. Ew. Skip this whole video. Literally, I might, dude.
And stream mod. He also does edits for him. His name is Sean. He's going to direct him through all of this on what he should say. So this girl won't know that those people even exist, let alone that she's also on a live stream.
Would you pop your tits fast, you two?
like right now.
Yeah.
Okay, see.
What?
I don't know. Wait, why before my snap? Are you not?
Just for the one time. Just for the one time.
No.
Add you if you pop.
Wanted to make it dramatic.
He has friends on a Discord with us?
Just was nice.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch this. It's like the whole video is just his VODs. Alright, we're skipping.
Big dog, I don't want to get in trouble.
Drop the snap.
She starts showing Tomer her nudes.
They look smaller in that picture though.
I know, but like low key, man, disappointing. I wanted to see it IRL. Like, not IRL, like just like right now.
This right now.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Mommy? Mommy?
What?
Yeah, I'll give you my snap.
Give me your snap right now. Alright, baby, listen. That's your snap.
He runs a fucking like website where he's posting these?
I'll add you up. I'll talk to you. I'll send you the biggest pic you'll ever see in your life. We'll link up. We'll get a hotel. We'll have babies. We'll buy a house. Move to Milan. Get a yacht. Get a nice apartment on the beach. Our babies will be supermodels. Goes to work.
The cops? Yeah, no. Once again, just like every fucking thing in the universe, the cops aren't doing shit.
I am, yeah.
I've seen you before. How?
Oh, big bitch. Yo, that guy's sexy.
Man, how you doing?
Yo.
Yo, man, aren't you a content creator?
I am, yeah.
I've seen you before. How old are you? Aren't you like
21, bro? It's your
What you doing on here?
Instagram. I'm just live right now.
You live on Kick?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I know you. I have a
You're
question
the
though.
big mans. Yeah.
All the girls that you see on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like all the girls that you connect with.
Yeah.
Do they know about your streams?
A good amount do, yeah. But a good amount
Yeah.
don't.
Do they know about your exclusive club?
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Do they know about the way you're profiting off of them?
Well, some do, some don't.
Okay. So does this girl ring a bell?
Bro. Holy fuck. It's one of the clips of one of the bitches. But she's not in there. Chat, she's not in there. We're good. Jesus Christ, bro. Bro's trying to fucking kill us. Yeah, yo, Blondie, what's your name?
Yeah, man, you're ruining your own life. You're actually ruining your own life. Like,
that was wild. He was
like, get a fucking brain, bro.
Do they know that we're profiting off of them? Profiting off of them. Do you
Doesn't even know.
Do you even know that, like, he doesn't even know? Should I just say it?
No.
You know what I'm gonna say, yeah? Something about chicken doing side quests. I respect it.
Well, he skipped me. But after he finished his stream, I got a very special DM from someone.
Yo, Darrell.
Spelled my name wrong. It's 2 L's, by the way.
My bad for skipping. I had 20 people in a call yelling and you did catch me off guard. But yes, that girl did flash yesterday. However, I covered it and skipped. Even deleted the VOD and she reached out to me on IG.
Yeah, okay, so if you're telling the truth, she only did that because I told her she was on your live stream.
And the site, bro, there's exclusive content on there, but no nudity. So yeah, obviously some people would agree with you and say the people in the clip should know. But reality is not everyone we film for our YouTube and TikTok is aware we're clipping and streaming. Feel free.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Ask me anything though. We can even hop in a call and I'll show you the site.
No. Like, I'm good. And yeah, the people in both of our Amigo videos don't know that they're being screen recorded. But there's a huge difference between what I'm doing in my videos and what you're doing in your videos. I do magic tricks and little VFX pranks. And you're getting girls to expose themselves. How can I say this any better? What I'm doing is legal, and what you're doing is illegal.
Also,
it's really not hard.
Said she was 18, and it's on the VOD.
I'm 16. Bro, she said she was 16.
He then showed me a screenshot of the video files attached to his website.
There's like 15, 20 videos teaching men
Yo, Salvage, thank you for the gift or for the sub.
how to be more confident, talk to women without being nervous, unsure why it says free, it's only part of elite. And then there's 15 edited, insanely good, costing me so much.
I mean, okay, cool. I have a question though. What is that third folder? Why does it for some odd reason now have no videos in it? I wonder what could have been in there prior to you DMing me.
But dude, it's act crazy meeting you. GG's on the creative content. I'm really trying to get out of the Riz niche, and I genuinely want to get into stuff like that you're doing. But bro, tell me if you have any ideas. Every time I try and not pick up girls and more so focus on being funny and creative, everyone in the chat spams exactly this. Get girls. No women. And it's so demotivating. That half.
Oh my god. It's dude, he is just telling on himself right now. Do you think this like the creator's even responding to this shit?
The community genuinely only wants
Get a job, he's a fucking professional model.
It's that. I know you're crazy busy, but I hope we can talk again.
Just a month after those DMs, my first Kick video comes out. And the next day...
Check DM. Important regarding Kick. Darrell.
Once again, 2 L's. You're so close every time.
I don't know if you read my messages or just simply didn't
He said all of that without any reply. Oh my god. He just kept texting. He was like, bro... He was freaking out. Dude, he was freaking out. Yeah, he was panicking. Oh my god. Dude, change yourself. Let this be a let this be a fucking come to Jesus moment.
You that dude.
This behavior is not okay.
Friends of mine, I completely
you need Allah.
Community of getting women to flash for subs. It's almost like being on Kick brainwashed us all to believe
he was born in Israel. Oh no.
Anything was possible since people were begging for
I've been skipping. I skipped like 30 minutes.
And rewards. We'd get donations from people like Eddie.
He's one of the founders
Of course it goes right to the top. Of course it goes right to the fucking top. I'm telling you, dude, like Eddie is gonna have the biggest fucking downfall. It's gonna be the coolest thing. I can't wait. The downfall of Eddie is gonna be so glorious, bro.
Kick, by the way.
For example, he dropped me 150 subs on my 10th stream, even when I got a girl to flash. That's in the past. And I've got a lot of praying to done in order to clean up my sins in terms of all the people I might have offended during my short time on Kick.
Like, why is Eddie... Like, this is the second video this guy's made. In the previous video he covered... Did he only cover that one guy? It was only that one guy, but I've seen a bunch of these, like... the worst Kick streamers and all the horrible shit people do on Kick live streaming. And Eddie is literally in the chat of every single one of them. Like, Eddie is directly tied to all of them. To all of them.
Felt the need to let you know
crazy.
I'm doing a good job. And I know you may think of me as one of them, but no, I'm proud you're helping a change occur. Kick is completely brainwashing their creators into thinking all is okay. That night, when you showed me that girl who said she was 18 but was actually 16,
I'm 16. Bro, she said she was 16.
Flash, it scared the bejeebus out of me. On top of many prior conversations and thoughts, I had so thank you, bro. Cause when
Oh my
I made
God.
the change to go PG, my videos started getting 10x the views, and so did my mental emotions towards content creation as a career. Kick definitely blurred my vision, and you're right for hating on our type of content, man. And if you'd like to connect, I have a lot.
He's still texting, dude. He's still texting. Oh my God, bro. Can you imagine? Like, oh my God, bro. No wonder you don't have a fucking girlfriend, bro. This is just evidence you can look like that guy. Okay? You can look like this and still be absolutely fucking repulsive to any normal women. Like, dude, this kind of texting, and like, this is not a healthy relationship. I'm sorry. Like, you might find a girl and like get into a really, really toxic, horrible like relationship where you're each like paragraph texting each other and shit like that. But like, bro, like, I'm sorry, you're never, this is not, like, this guy doesn't know how to relate with people, how to talk to people. Like, no. This is you can tell, man, this is not, like, I'm telling you, this person does not know how to talk to people. This person does not have meaningful relationships in his life. Like, this is not how people behave.
Of information that could help you. I actually have some screen recordings of
Yeah, it's like social maladjustment because I'm sure his parents like gave him everything he ever wanted. You know, he's like he pretty privilege is really extreme. Like, when you look like that, when you're a Zara model, like, that shit changes everything in your life. Like,
grass and many
you don't
more
learn how to
doing what
fucking
you're
actually be a good friend. You don't learn how to be a good friend or a good partner like that. Like,
trying to expose. But I also want you to know that a lot of them do it because their viewers pressure it out of them for subs. Like, you need to genuinely understand the backhand context. Even
I also think it's funny how he's even blaming Kick. Like, these DMs are such an indictment of the platform itself. Like, he's saying it's the culture on the website. Pedophilia is literally the culture on the website. Bop and Wop, thank you for gifting Oni. Appreciate that.
Bop and Wop gifted a tier.
You know? It's the, like, Eddie. Money from people like Eddie. Like, he's like, I felt like I had to exploit minors on this platform because the owner of the website was encouraging me to and paying me money to do it. Like, what else do you need? What else do we need to see here, man?
No, it seems insane no matter what. Their audience and donos from people like Eddie and chat can confuse one and impair one's vision.
Okay, so this is a huge thing I've noticed since my original video came out, is this sense of backpedaling within these Omegle Kick creators. Because prior to my first video coming out, a lot of them did the exact same type of content of trying to get girls to expose themselves. Even though, yes, the strangers that these creators targeted were over the age of 18, let me make that clear, but even with that, it's still illegal. Like I said earlier in this video, it's still revenge porn. They don't know,
of course,
they're on a live stream. And as much as they try to sweet talk them,
every girl tell me my tastes the best.
I ain't every other girl.
Nah, you're not. But I'm the same. But I ain't know your titties was that fire. I was too far back. Let me see what I'm talking about close. I really was too far back.
Try to come up with games to work around it.
And I know it's random, but I'm just trying to be different. It's called Simon Says. I know it's corny, but just don't lose, right? Simon Says, hands like this. Simon Says, spin around. Do you have anything the size of this, like a chapstick, a lip gloss, a vape, a lighter? I'm gonna give you a couple extra points here, but here's the thing. Basically, you have to put it right here, and you push it together. If I can still see it, you didn't pass the test. Just one little teaser. Yeah, basically, don't don't do nothing wild. Position the camera up. And do an arch for like 5 seconds, and I'll let you know, you know what I'm saying, if you actually rocking with that shit. So let me
Dude, do anything else. This shit makes me so uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I can't watch these. They're too uncomfortable. Wait, Drizzy?
With.
Hi. So for everyone that said that it was a fake person, that looks pretty real to me. Can you do this?
Oh, you flipped it. Thank you.
I need that as a clip, you guys.
All right, I have to go get ready, honey.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Bye.
Wait, what's going on with Drake?
That looked really good though. Can you do that again? You don't even have to show me your nipples. Do you want to flash each other? Okay, first stand up and can I see your outfit? Well, let me.
Dude, there's women doing this? There's women exploiting other women on this platform?
Stand. Just stand.
Oh my god.
Then act surprised when someone actually does it.
Your boobs look big. Let me see. I jinxed you. I said you owe me a flash, so come on. Okay, I guess. All right, you got me.
Oh god, dude.
I just did not think she would do that.
But then does this.
That's my first pair of tits on Monkey.
And she ends up collabing with one of the biggest celebrities to surprise people on the Monkey app with.
Bro, also, why does this not look like his hand? Am I weird, or does this like not look like his hand? This looks like he hired somebody to lean on. Am I weird? Doesn't it look like that?
Hi. So for everyone that said that it was a fake person, that looks pretty real to me. Can you do this?
Oh, you flipped it. Thank you.
Why is the skin tone so off?
I need that as a clip, you guys.
All right, I have to go get ready, honey.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Bye.
I don't think it's AI generated. You have to understand that Drake is deeply invested in the steak ecosystem. Drake streams on Kick. Drake and Eddie know each other and are like tight. Go to Drake's Instagram right now. Tell me the first link in his bio. It's Steak, which owns Kick, this website that we're talking about. He's wearing makeup to darken his face for this? I don't think so.
Guess who just came, you guys? Oh my god, we just did a Monkey stream with Drake.
Some of these Omi TV and Monkey app streamers go too far.
What's good?
Hi.
I'm trying to see who got the prettiest tees on here. You want to be a contestant? I'm giving away $250. Damn.
Ew.
How old you is? You 18? Let me see. Let me see your nip.
What?
Nipsey Hussle. Let me see.
Ew, dude, these are so gross.
Are too desperate.
I want them to be bigger, but like
those are perfect.
Maybe like
let me rate them 1 through 10.
Act so strange.
Let me see your outfit of the day again. I have short-term memory loss. Balloons, yeah. Balloons.
my what?
Yeah, bro, I want to buy you a piercing.
This is like a whole fucking category. So many different creators.
Don't I shared and I didn't know. Your bitch ass up.
What that dude said about my kid, he can f***ing rot.
Yeah, you made me mad. I'll say it again if you want me to. Like, I don't give a you f your kid.
Even if a girl is of age, right? If you are convincing her to get nude thinking that it's only you there and you're streaming it to a group of people in a Discord server, that's considered revenge porn. That's considered non-consensual pornography in 48 states. So you're breaking revenge porn laws by doing that at all. And I don't want to hear you say that they agreed to it. No,
Bro, she does not get this puzzle and it's killing me. She's right. She's spitting, but she does not understand the concept of this puzzle.
they didn't. I was there. I watched you do it, dude.
Let me see where revenge is, bro. It's just of sexually images of
she's too busy cooking. Fair.
Videos without their consent. Yeah, she's right. That is revenge. Yeah, it's revenge because they don't.
She's like, oh wait, yeah.
The girls that do it, they don't fucking know. I gotta chill with the Omegle content anyway. I need to go a whole stream without saying I'm a rape you for real. I need it. Like y'all need to.
Yeah, dude.
Challenge me to go a whole day without saying some crazy shit. That's a wake up call. That nigga getting exposed, bro, for real.
This guy would literally hide his screen live.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, the kids are not okay, man. Holy fuck. Yeah, dude, I don't think I've ever said that, man. What do you mean?
Live and go have e-sex with these girls, then post his screen recordings to an NSFW channel on Discord. In his community, we'll work hard to leak any girls' nudes that they could add on Instagram or Snapchat.
Are you recording?
No, I don't record. I just got off the game. Damn. But let me come through.
He's lying to her.
I'm not finna come through.
I'm gonna try 3 hours for your fun as long as you let me shout out you. Let me get your number.
You definitely recording.
I think I'm recording you. What the fuck?
Yes, I've been posting on Omegle before. Like that shit is so tragic.
It's so weird. Like that's so weird as hell, bro. For real, for real. What's your favorite positions? Like, what's your top 3? I mean, you horny? You got me hard as hell. Do I get banned if I show my shit on here? I can show my shit right now. Like, it ain't gonna ban me or nothing. Trying to go crazy. You. Nah, keep giving me. You guys don't let me see that. My shit. How long you?
Okay.
I don't care. Yes, I bust a nut. Yes, oh monkey. Yes, yes. I don't give a fuck. Yes. I ain't gonna lie. The way she was talking, y'all gotta see this tape. Put it in NSFW. I have to do it later on. I have to do it. Get on the link. Just get on the link.
His kick in that Discord ended up getting taken down. This guy uses kick and Twitter to advertise his Discord server where he posts his girls flashing.
Come on now. Let me see them. They look so pretty. Oh my god. Pull them out for me. Come on now. I just let me suck.
Bro.
Singular creator problem. This is a whole kick community problem. Like, there's so many of these creators out there.
Yes, it is.
But that's a story for another day. But now these streamers have either quit entirely, moved over to gaming content, or still do Omegle, Omi, and Monkey content, but now have a new outlook on it.
We do need to cover guidelines, boundaries, rules.
100%, bro.
We're gonna do what we're gonna do. We need to make it known to our communities, bro. I don't really care for viewers, to be honest. At this point, this was a wake-up call for all of us. I'm not gonna be doing that sexual content. I don't care. Still risk, just don't violate someone's personal.
I think our funny.
You know, you get the snap, whatever, and then call it a day, right? You don't gotta get her naked.
You know that they're of age, ID check, whatever. You get their socials. You can get if you tell them, yo, I'm streaming. You want to do a 360, whatever.
And
but
they're fine with
when it gets into
give a full consent,
yeah,
you know.
But when it gets into like the crazy, the crazy new content.
My sense, I think it's just like since Kick was so like
freedom,
open to anything.
Yep.
Yes.
Even if you start ID check.
Again, bro, they are literally blaming the platform as they're saying it. And while that's not, like, they should be held responsible for their own actions, of course. They should be held responsible. Like, they are breaking the law. They should fucking, you know. I'm an abolitionist, but these guys can be the last persons released. You know what I mean? When we end all prisons, they can be the last people released. But, like, they're blaming the fucking platform. It's so fucked up. And also, like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, it happens, like, Twitch is like, people blame Twitch too, because, like, Twitch makes me run ads at the top of the hour, and, like, the only way to avoid those ads is to subscribe or use a Twitch Prime. If you link your Twitch Prime with your Twitch account, you can get a free sub, and you can use it on me, and I get that money, and it helps me, you know. So make sure you subscribe, because I do this content for you for $6 or for free. Yeah, $5.99. Or you can gift a sub. But the ad's coming because it's the top of the hour.
Checking people. You gotta remember, some of these kids have fake IDs. Or they could just...
I'm also just joking. I have no problem with fucking hot tub streams. And I think Twitch has handled that well too. Like, if you were to have a problem with hot tub streams, it's that it was maybe, like, too accessible to children. I don't know. I don't really have a problem with that. Like, kids are gonna find shit on the internet if they want to find shit on the internet. If they're unsupervised, that's kind of like on the parents. Like, they should be supervised. But Twitch has made it better. They've made it, like, so that shit is blurred for accounts under 18, and that you can't access those streams if you're under 18. So.
Just blatantly lie about their age.
Also, those streams are not like porn. They're not this. They're not fucking child. Like,
there is no definitive way to confirm the age of the person on the other end of the screen. Because at the end of the day, they're a kid. They know that they shouldn't be on the site. So what do you think they're gonna do when posed with the question, how old are you? They're not gonna tell the truth. Tomer experienced that firsthand.
I remember you.
I remember you too, girlie. I got a question for you.
I have a question for you. I remember, like,
a while back.
I don't know what
You
you're
would
talking
get me
about.
to like
I don't know.
flash you, but you'd be on stream. Yeah.
I don't know.
I see what you're smiling.
No, I don't know.
You definitely know what I'm talking about. I just think it's a little strange. Like you could have at least given me a little heads up. You know?
I could have. I'd see you. I'd be like, "Yo, what up? How you doing?" And I'd be like, "Bet, that's fire. Let me see your titties." And like half the time I was joking, and you'd be like, "I want you to come all over my pretty little body," and I'd be like,
Okay.
Oh.
I'm like 13 now.
"What?
Oh,
Yeah.
You literally said you were 19.
Yeah, I had issues.
This was like 5 months ago."
No, it wasn't. This was like years ago. I remember because I had short hair.
That's impossible. How old are you right now?
16.
What? But you showed me an ID. Oh, you had a fake.
Don't show freaking random people naked to the internet.
And I don't think any of these Riz content creators want to be put in this scenario. Stuck doing a YouTube thumbnail face to the news that you got a 13-year-old
that you've distributed child porn. Yeah.
to flash on your live stream. And now that makes me so worried about that Telegram group chat of over 200 videos. The clip I just showed you was from when Tomer came back from his long break from streaming, after I called him out and after my first kick video. So when he suddenly came back, he all of a sudden became a very noticeable face on Omi TV and Monkey.
Yo. That's good, guys.
No, it's a TikTok guy.
Because
it's that guy. Yo, you from TikTok.
Bro, aren't you like a YouTuber?
You're on TikTok, aren't you? I swear I've seen you like somewhere. You totally are.
Can I have your snap?
That's because during his break, he started his social media grind with his much lighter Risen content. But the problem still lies within those kick streams, because he always felt tempted to go back to doing what he did in the past.
Who's making these f***ing plans? You're f***ing cute as fuck.
I was just gonna say that.
I was gonna ask you, if I wasn't gay, would you smash?
I would.
I'm not gay though.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, give me your snap then. Do you think I'm rude for like thinking that
These are so cringe. I can't watch.
give really good head? And would it be crazy if I asked you for like just like a little 360?
I have to get out.
Just like a little one.
No, I'm fucking breastfeeding this.
For real? You're that high?
I'm not gonna pop it, Steve.
One time I work with it.
Kind of thick, not bad.
Washington stream. She later DM'd me.
No.
Agreed to the following interview that
Ew.
you're about to see. I don't know if you noticed, but
Gross.
Tomer never asked the age of that girl. So how old is she? All right. So just thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and have this small interview and everything.
Damn, he found her?
Simple questions. Starting off, let's get this right out the gate. How old are you?
I'm 15.
And describe the interaction that you had with Tomer when you connected with him.
Honestly, I was really drunk, so I don't remember
Oh my god.
very much of it. But I don't know. He started off, he said I was cute, and I don't know, we talked for a little bit, and then he asked me to flash him. And I didn't know he was streaming.
How has Kick not been shut down? Legit, what the fuck? I know. It's insanity.
He left the room.
Not only has it not been shut down, Donald Trump just went on a kick stream last week. Like, the former president just went on a kick stream last fucking week, bro.
And he asked me,
How is this? Why aren't there other, like, genuinely, where the fuck is the American journalists? Like, why aren't there actual journalists watching this and putting the piece together? That Kick just, like, that Donald Trump just went on a Kick stream. This is what's happening on Kick. Like, why aren't there journalists doing this work? I don't understand. Where is the media?
give him my snap. I did, and then he skipped me. And then I found you later on, and he told me about it.
Yes. This is the final question. What are your thoughts on what Tomer is doing and the content that he's making and who he's like going after and everything?
Honestly, I think it's really that he's profiting off of this shit, that he's asking minors to do this, like without telling them that he's streaming as well.
So now we know her age. But now we don't know if he still screen records these interactions and posts them elsewhere online. But we'll probably never know, because that happened a month ago, and since then, he stopped live streaming again. Also, his YouTube channel also got terminated after attempting to do...
There's also like a whole thing, obviously not nearly as bad as this shit, but like, you know, kick streamers, especially when like pro-Palestine protests, like UCLA, they were all really late, obviously, because they weren't ever like interested or invested in the movement. They were just like, oh, something big is happening, and like it's like exciting for, and like kick streamers would go to these protests, and would stream there, and would like have like a speaker, and would like start fights and like try to instigate like other activists in the community and shit like that, like. And the cops, dude, the cops were like, yeah, we like you guys. Like there were so many. I remember watching those streams and being like, oh, the cops are like chill with them. Like they prefer them to us, clearly. Journalism is dying in the United States, not because of totalitarian censorship, but because capitalism and fascism deem journalism invalid due to not meeting their profit thresholds. I mean, yeah, that's a part of it for sure.
Do his Omi streams on there. So he's resorted to spamming videos on Instagram.
I think also just like honestly, like a lot of mainstream journalists are just kind of unaware of this whole corner of the internet. Like the only person I could see like breaking that story or doing it justice is Taylor Lorenz. Taylor knows about this, and Taylor is aware of like what's going on Kick and can put those pieces together. But you know, I don't think I don't know if other journalists are really even aware of this shit.
And on his story advertising his new OF account. But if I've learned anything from his past mentions of OF...
Why don't you come do friends with me? I'll fly you out. I have like a house with like all my boys and stuff, and there's 5 girls. And it's like my room and you suck
right, Bella.
Every other day for a vid.
It scares me to know what he might be using OF to do behind the scenes. Also, just a few weeks ago, at the time of this video being released, this random account spawned out of nowhere with Tomer's profile picture. And if you go to the account, it has some strange username, 1.5 million followers, and over 21 million likes. But for some weird reason, if you scroll through the content, there's only 33 videos, and all of them have under 1K views. Now you can say this is some imposter pretending to be Tomer, but the videos on it are pretty topically relevant. He made a video about the sketch situation.
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly. Cat's out of bag.
And I can't
Wait, how do you get 1.5 million followers like that though?
Trace any of these videos back to anything other than this account. He only later posted some of these videos onto his Twitter. Here's a last minute update. Now that TikTok account is set to private. So now you know Tomer Lawton. This is his content.
She thinks you're fake.
Hey, not fake.
I'm not fake, but I appreciate the compliment.
How old are you?
How old are you?
18, 17.
Really?
Really?
If I showed you my
Hear
me out.
Hear me out.
You guys don't have to look.
You guys don't have to look. It's my
This is his humor.
What is your rating on Ice Spice's fat ass?
I don't like content pickers. And now I feel, bro, now I'm so happy to be on Amigo. Yo, what up, China? King Kong Chang Kong Kong.
Wait, what did he just say?
Okay.
You have been banned for vulgar or obscene behavior. You can return to the chat immediately by paying for unban. What? This site needs to be fucking shut down too.
You to pay to get unbanned right now will cost me more money than I made all day today, bro. This is racist. Like, this has to be This is because I'm black. Ain't nothing but a picker. Look. Guys, read. Guys, read this. Wait. Oh my god! Burn, you Jew. I'll show you a picture I showed the barber for this haircut and then what he gave me. This is what I got. This is what I asked for. What about the felon? What do we think about the felon?
And he would even go as far as to get girls to
Oh my god, dude. This guy needs to fucking...
for him.
What's your name? Do I look naked?
No, you just look shirtless.
Right. I'm wearing my pants. Everyone said you look naked. I mean, I could be. I'm sorry. Wait, can I see your tits Monster's that psychotic. Can you whip him out? Can you whip him out? Where are you from? I don't even know where the that is, but I'll catch a flight just to the life out of you. Does that sound good?
Yeah, but I'm in some weird.
Okay, bet. Like what? Tell me.
Let me grab. I got a pocket knife beside my bed.
Like a little nice. Let's do it. Yeah. I mean, that's fantastic.
So because of this, did anything change? Their own category to look over them better and moderate
Bro, they made a whole category for this.
it. So because of this, did anything change? Well, Tomer still did this type of content. The situation with the 15-year-old happened after this category was even added. What I think the problem is Kick's image right now. What their original goal was since day one can't be done in my opinion. Hear me out. If you give people the freedom to live stream whatever they want.
Oh, well, that's your problem. That's not their goal, brother. Do you think that Kick was created as some genuine, like, free speech? No, Kick was created to funnel children into Stake, the crypto gambling website Stake. That is the purpose of Kick. They're full stop. There's no other purpose. That's why it exists. They don't need moderation. They don't need any of that other shit that costs money that, you know, you might need if you run a website like Twitch and you're selling ads. They're not selling ads. The only reason you need moderation on a platform like this is because you're selling advertisement. And the advertisers won't want to pay to be next to this kind of fucking slop ass illegal, disgusting content. Like, advertisers are never going to touch Kick ever. And they don't need them. They don't need them. They don't need them. Because Stake is generating enough money, like ripping people's entire. You have to understand when you get an advertisement for like toothpaste or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you can only spend so much on toothpaste, right? Like, that's a very different thing. When you get addicted to gambling, people drop their entire bank accounts. Like, if you get addicted to gambling, every single penny you have is at risk. That's an entirely different situation. Like, we're not even talking about the same ballpark. We're not even talking about the same game. Like,
Without any strict rules and moderation, what do you think will happen? Who do you think that will attract?
Let me tell you the problem with Kick right now, okay? If we create a platform that allows people to be more free, and everyone takes that freedom and does heinous, disgusting in the name of clout, that's why we are where we are today. Like, why does everyone have to do these disgusting, crazy things when we give them a little bit more freedom? Like, I don't understand it. These people have no content, so they say stupid, extreme shit. That's just like, it's unwarranted and just dumb. Like, I don't know how Eddie and all them feel, but I know how I feel. And it's just getting so annoying. It's like, this is becoming everything that I don't want it to be. We are literally proving every stereotype of edgy people being disgusting fucking disgraces of humans to be true. Like, it's getting so, I'm getting so sick of it. Like, why are, like, we are on Kick, we are trying to give people and streamers a platform where they don't have to be scared looking over their shoulder every second of a ban because they say, you know, a word, right? Or they accidentally, you know, something pops up in a video for a second. But we do that, and then these streamers, that's not enough.
Yeah.
They take it too far. All these streamers that are sitting here.
by the way, like, I this is so stupid, dude. Trainwreck still streams on Kick, or I mean on Twitch. Like, Trainwreck has no problem like doing his content within the grounds of Twitch's TOS. Twitch's TOS is extremely, extremely generous. We just wanted to say the N-word and now you all went full Epstein. Yeah, no, literally, right. No, actually, right. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's really silly. It's really, really, really silly to think that Twitch is some area or you can't, or like free speech is being like restricted or something. It doesn't make any sense.
Abusing the system and taking it too far, they're going to turn on the very platform that is giving them that freedom. And that's why the platform has to make the decision to put their foot down and draw some sort of line. Look at those apps that you just brought up, right? Monkey or Omegle, right? In the beginning, yeah, that there was, some idiots that did stupid, disgusting shit. But in the beginning, it was relatively tame, right? People were happy that, this was allowed. And then, a month, 2 months, 3 months, and look what happened. People took that freedom. What did they do with it? They started doing disgusting shit.
A monkey.
Disgusting shit. That's not the platform's fault. That's the streamers who are greedy.
That's not the platform. It is whenever you have the owner of the platform gifting those same streamers. Like while they're doing this disgusting shit, man, while they're doing this disgusting shit, the head of Kick is giving hundreds of thousands of dollars in gifted subs. Not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds or thousands of dollars. Hundreds or thousands.
Insecure, contentless fucking pigs that are pushing boundaries because they're insecure of their content because they have none.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of normal streamers on Kick, just minding their own business and not having to abide by Twitch's more stricter rules. But why does it feel like that small?
Twitch's rules are so fucking reasonable, man. I swear to God, dude. I'm going to get on my fucking... Next time I see Dan Clancy, I'm hugging that guy, man. I'm going to give him a hug, bro. Like, seriously, Twitch is like one of the last good spaces on the internet. It's like a safe space for trans people. I have a lot of control over the people in my chat. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think Twitch's TOS is good. It's good. I'm able to do a movie night like once a week. I get the copyright sometimes, but like not always, but I don't get banned for that. Like it's good. They let the good stuff slide and they crack down on the shit that's the bad stuff. Like that's good.
Small group of those controversial Kick creators are the most loudest and the most vocal on the platform. That's because they know how to game the system. They know how to view by and get their streams top recommended in their category. And they know how to clip farm and know how to get their clips to excel past Kick and spread throughout all of social media or even get mainstream attention. And that's why most people know Kick for some of the worst possible reasons. There's a huge difference between just chatting with your audience and getting a homeless woman who can't swim to jump into a lake for 20 bucks. There's a huge difference between doing an IRL stream to document your life and pulling out a weapon on a couple minding their own business on a date night. And there is a huge difference between having a normal conversation with a random stranger and getting them to expose themselves unknowingly to a live stream to later profit off of it on Twitter, Patreon.
So, I mean, I'm not going to deny that there aren't like quote unquote normal streamers on the platform that don't even ever do gambling, because of course that is the biggest reason to be on Kick, is to get a stake sponsorship and to gamble on there. But I think people go to Kick because it's like a 95-5 split on subscriptions. So like if somebody subscribes to you, you're getting 95% of that money. On Twitch, I get 60-40. So that's a pretty big difference. But you also aren't getting any ad revenue, which for some streamers, not for me, but for some streamers, ad revenue is a really, really big earner for them. You know what I mean?
Your own website and
But of course, like, yeah, you're just closing the part of your brain that's like, what am I supporting by being on this website? You know what I mean? Kick is stake, yes. They're printing money, they don't need that some money. Exactly. Kick is just a platform for them to advertise their crypto gambling website. That's the only function.
Telegram. But all these creators,
it's insane, man.
have the freedom to do it on one platform. Kick.com. Listen, competition is good for all live streaming platforms. Doesn't matter if it's Kick, Twitch, or even YouTube. It pressures each platform to do bigger and better things. I'm rooting for Kick, But it's really hard to see how they can have a future if they don't change their moderation.
I don't want them to have a future. You have like I think he's actually in denial about the like root of what Kick is at the beginning. Like Stake, the crypto gambling website, is running Kick at a loss because, well, I mean, like if you just take the website as its own, it has no income, it has no revenue outside of the 5% that it's taking from subs or whatever, you know. But they're running it at a loss because it funnels so many people into this Stake crypto gambling website where people are losing their lives, man. Your audience will lose their entire fucking life. Gambling addiction is not something to fuck with, bro.
Drastically. Riot LOL, the person from my last Kick video, he watched Ice Poseidon growing up.
Yo, Derek, yo, holy f***, I just talked to Ice for like, bro, doesn't it, I don't want to be that f***ing guy, bro, but I'm not scared to say, like, on no suck shit, when you meet someone that you watch and shit, bro, it's cool.
And just like every influencer, the streamers that these websites choose to platform will inspire the next generation of future streamers. Kick should know this already because of the 14-year-old they had to ban for doing streams like Jack Doherty and Neon. I can't stress this enough. These streamers are taking advantage of Kick's flawed moderation to push the limits and see how far they can go. So I highly suggest Kick does something about it now before another streamer ends up taking it way too far.
Damn. This creator's good. I'll link the video in here if you want to go follow that creator. He's a good creator. I do wish he would like. I don't need to see every like exchange. It makes me cringe. It makes my stomach hurt. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, don't do that. Don't show me that shit. We need eye bleach. Damn, bro. We're making love to the cello.
Three, two, one.
Oh.
Right, dude. There's no way. There's a f***ing cat. Is it a real cat?
What's my dream car?
That one was funny.
What's my
How did he go that fast?
dream car?
There's a car that you wanted to build from your own. I remember you telling me about it, and it was like...
Oh no. Damn, that's a big ass cat.
Hey, that way, sir. Sir.
Absolutely not.
Wait, I remember this video. This one's like, hey, stop filming, sir.
Hey, that way, sir. Sir.
Stop filming my car. My truck as it sinks into the river.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. No. Whoa. Damn, bro, they're strong as hell. Oh my God.
Don't allow people to get a reaction out of you. Because when they get a reaction out of you, they then have control over you.
Ow. Dude, this is awesome. Wait, literally, like when Beck and I lived in Vietnam, she had a little bike like this, and we would have to drive it like not this high, but we would have to drive it like pretty high, like up to our knees. Like up to our knees in floodwater sometimes, and you just have to go and like just gun it so that none of the water goes in through the exhaust. If you're just gunning it, then like all of the exhaust is pumping out air. So it's just pumping out constantly, and you can't ever let it get a breath. Damn, got him.
Lalo, you out with us tonight? Me and Mark going out. Ah, you're grounded. Your girl won't let you.
Só pouquinho louco, né? Na casa do vizinho, deitado.
Oh no.
Yeah, I should. Check the bottom left drawer. Oh shit.
So what do you think you and Daddy are gonna be doing?
On the way out.
Yeah, sure, bro.
Commence à cuire une pizza.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, my friend?
Escolha aí, vocês gritam, viu? Pode crer. Vou querer promoção, vai ver. When I tell you to pull out a little, pull out a little. 1, 2, 3. Ah, shit.
I don't think that went the way he thought it was gonna go.
2, 3. Ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
It's like someone made a mess.
Ah, shit. Is that a baby bear? Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god, get away from it. Yeah, where's mom? Get away from it. Jesus.
Ciao spaghetti. Eat it.
Oh.
Sink!
What's going on?
Oh my god. POV, you're my landlord. POV, you're my landlord. Nice try. Oh man. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Ay, papá.
I fell asleep for a little. Who won? Joan did. Joan kicked my ass. Yeah, she kicked my ass. It was the trans buff. She kicked my ass. Should have known better. Wait, what are you doing? A little piggy. A little piggy. A little piggy piggy. Oh, let's check this out.
This is Los Angeles. Prostitutes. Influencers.
When I die, sub to the OnlyFans.
Sex dungeons.
One of my friends who came to this party, male, he is like a decently popular like content creator.
What's his name? Money. But amidst all the supercars, mansions, and boob jobs lies a much darker side of LA they don't show you on the tourist buses.
How is it being homeless out here in LA?
Best place to be homeless.
Yeah. With over 75,000 homeless people, LA homes costing nearly $1 million on average, and rent up 15% since just last year, people are doing whatever they can to survive out here, including selling their bodies on the streets of Figueroa. So I met up with local street photographer and LA native Andy to introduce me to some women selling cookies who definitely weren't Girl Scouts. We are in Figueroa, ass cheeks straight in our face 5 minutes in. We got some glitz and glamour on the streets right here. This is an exchange gone wrong, bikini on the ground. Everyone knows about Figueroa if you're from LA, right? Why doesn't LA do anything about it?
Here's the problem. They already know that it's an ongoing issue. Our jail system is...
Estrada all gives gaming powers.
And keep it contained
Fuck, dude, I gotta get me some of that shit.
here, then it's okay for us as far as like the city goes. But if we were to lock up every single...
Gotta get me some of that shit. I think it's probably like it's the gender euphoria. It's the euphoria and the feeling of being so confident in the person that you are. It's gotta be that.
pimp and prostitute and John that's out there,
That's fair.
where the f*** are we going to house them at? Where are we going to put them at? The fucking county jail's already full of shit. So it's one of those things, containment. The same thing that they're doing with the homeless, they're doing with the prostitution problem.
One may argue.
Imagine being a pretty girl and good at gaming, bro. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Yo, what is fucking going on, boy Raiders?
Cinemarxism is an anarchist filmmaker in the chat.
What up, boy Raiders? Welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Hope you had a good stream.
And whatever.
Thank you all for coming in. Hope you guys hang out. We're doing some reacts. We're watching boy favorite Tyler Oliveira right now. Tyler Oliveira, it's here. Boy favorite. According to Boy, they burned down. No, I watched that video, bro. That guy burned that shit down. That guy burned that shit down, dude. I don't care who you are. But yeah, welcome in. If you guys don't know, I'm a streamer. I'm a filmmaker based in LA. I cover a lot of LA local politics. And I also do like a lot of gaming content, but like with other creators on the platform. So tonight we did a fun little it's called Infight tonight, where I challenge another leftist creator to a bunch of different games, 1v1. We do a 1st to 5. And Joan Adams kicked my ass. So if you guys don't know, definitely go subscribe to Joan, because Joan is clearly the superior fucking gamer. Thank you, Nick Ghost Rider, for the raid too. Whoa, all the raids coming in right now, huh? Yeah, stick around though. Y'all are fans of Hasanabi adjacent boys with mustaches. I've got you covered. You know what I mean? I've got you fucking covered, all right? You're gonna be in good hands right here, baby.
Let the girl sell her cooch. Question is, though, is she selling the cooch of her own accord? Is she being trafficked?
Let's just say we have prostitutes out there that are paying off a debt. That's the scary part, is because you don't know if it's somebody that's under.
Thanks for all the follows, guys.
To it, you know, unfortunately, you got fucking people that are willing to pay for that shit out here. But yeah, we hope that that's not what's going on. See, a lot of these guys.
Oh, how convenient. I love Hasanabi adjacent boys with mustaches. Oh, perfect. Welcome in. Welcome in. What a great raid. Thank you so much.
Guys are spotters too, man, so you got to be careful. These guys will fucking tell the next guy, we got some sketchy motherfuckers going on. One thing you don't want to do with these people is fuck their business.
Think we would get shot?
Big possibility.
Yeah. Broad daylight right now, 2:07 p.m. LA.
Brother, turn on the news around 2 in the afternoon. You'll hear about shootings and you'll hear about robberies. These guys are probably again.
It's true. It's just random people, just random shootings. You just get shot randomly, just being in the world. You know, it's true. This is America.
Corner, looking left, right.
Well, like, you gotta understand.
Personally, I think you should give the newbies an update on Brad. Well, Brad and me are going to the DNC next week. So if you guys want to watch on the ground protest coverage, yeah, we know fucking Hasanabi's gonna be inside. He's gonna be schmoozing with fucking Congress people. Fuck you, dude. Who cares? Boring. Am I right? Now, if you want to see the on the ground shit, the actual protests, okay, you're going to come over here to my stream, all right? I'm going to go to Chicago, and I'm going to get you on the ground. I'm going to be yelling at my camera operator, Brad, he's going to yell at some cops, okay? Yeah, we're the coverage of the people, okay? We're locked out of the DNC, and I wouldn't want to be in there even if I could get in there, because fuck that shit, brother. Fuck that shit. We're going to be on the ground in the protests.
Understand, a lot of these people aren't out here just sightseeing.
I'm going to be with the real power. All right? The real power, all right? The power comes from the streets. And if we wanted to, we could have all of those people in the DNC eating out of our fucking hands in an instant if we wanted to, all right?
Fast, you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Hey, question for you. We're trying to...
Wait, nobody leave. I have 666 viewers right now. Don't leave. Nobody leave. Everybody stay. Nobody join either.
Interview people.
Keep 666. 666 viewers. Keep it. Everybody freeze.
We're making a YouTube video.
See? Yeah. You should let me do it. Well, here's the thing, Tyler. You look like a cop.
That's what I'm telling you. I still got the Fed aesthetic. I'm gonna go in for, she's waving people down. Should I roll up? You can talk to your girl in pink booty shorts on our left?
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Yeah?
Sweetheart, hey, can I talk to you real quick?
What are they doing? Just harassing sex workers?
Hi. Why not?
Because you got a podcast thing on you.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm not. I will. I'll give you some money. I'll give you some money. Easy money. You ain't even gotta touch a mother.
I don't want $20 though.
What if we do like $100? Can we like actually talk though?
What kind of questions you gonna ask me? What type of questions? Years old. I'm gonna keep it real.
I want to hear about workout here. Workout here.
Like, ain't nobody picking us up.
I want to hear about.
Babe?
No police. I got a YouTube channel right in front of this.
We can do it in her alley. She live right here.
All right, let's go.
Nah, bro, we're gonna get. I don't want to go anywhere.
Actually?
Yeah.
You don't trust it?
No, not the alley. I don't want to get fucking jacked.
Why don't we just
little bitch?
I'm just gonna tell her that.
You little bitch.
All right, ladies. The infamous.
Were you scared of them?
Fig sign behind us.
Also, good for them for asking for money, dude. They should have asked for a lot more.
All right, I'm here with
Trippy.
Trippy, where are we at right now?
We're on 103rd and Figueroa Street.
How much are you charging for other services out here? Just out of curiosity.
If you want like a quickie, you can give me like $150. That doesn't include asshole because I don't sell asshole. That's only for head and sex.
Respectful.
Yeah.
And are all the customers wearing condoms out here?
All of them are supposed to, but honestly, some girls, if you run across some, that you could find some girls that'll do it without a condom.
How is life out here, and what is your name?
I'm a
Ew.
Maya, Pink Honey.
Pink Honey?
Oh yeah, everybody go check out Bella Ciao Cinema too. I don't know who's behind Bella Ciao right now, but it's a duo stream team with two of my favorite folks in LA.
How long have you guys been doing this?
Almost 9 years now.
Activist-minded, really based folks.
Massage parlors at the strip club, everywhere. I enjoy the money that I make and the people.
Yes, roll the GTA B-roll, baby. Roll that Grand Theft Auto B-roll. That's a great representation. That's literally their whole lives.
The interactions
That's Vishal right now? Hell yeah.
out here.
You make good money.
Well, in that case,
I wouldn't be out here if I wouldn't. On a good
we got the VPS in the chat. Follow Vishal. All the thread, everything for Vishal right here.
night, a bitch could probably see at least $1,500 to $2,000. Now that's if you're working all day. That's not only nighttime. That's daytime and nighttime. At the end of the day, we've been doing this. We've been down for it. So we're gonna keep being down for it till we get to where we're going.
Where are you trying to go?
Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go to law school.
Okay.
So I'm in my
using this to fund your law school venture.
I'm in college right now.
And how old are you?
27.
So you've been doing this since you're 18?
Yep.
And what about you? How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since I was 12. I'm 26.
Also, bro, the Capri Sun is such a flex.
12?
Yeah.
And you sold yourself to like adult men?
Yep. I did what I had to do, but at the end of the day, it really changed my outlook on men. Now that I'm older, honestly, sometimes I have to tell them that I'm younger because these men out here really want younger girls. The younger you are, the better. So honestly, right here with my little ponytail right here, I'm gonna get picked up 10 times more than I am with a bust down weave right now because they like real young girls.
All right, what is your name?
Jazz.
Jazz.
Yes.
Jazz, how long have you been doing this and how old are you?
I've been doing this for 6 months, so I'm new to the game.
Fresh.
I'm fresh.
So let me
This
ask you.
guy's such a piece of shit, dude. This guy's such a piece of
Months
shit.
in, how do you like the job? Do you see yourself doing it for much longer?
Yeah, I like it. It's ups and downs to this, but at the end of the day, the money is.
How much you make in a month?
3,000 to 5,000 a month.
A month?
Yes, depending on how long I stay outside. Like, and sometimes I like me personally, I like the daytime. No.
Do the feds even care? Because obviously Figaro's known for this, right?
More or less, they.
It's also like, I think it's also very insightful that like he's coming to these women and being like, oh, the whole society is corrupt and awful, and like the fact that women can sell their bodies in broad daylight, it shows the depravity of America today. Like, you know, like this is his mind right now, but all these women are just like, yeah, like, you know, it's a hard job. Like they're just talking like they work at fucking Subway, bro. Like, you know, like they're like, yeah, it's a job. Like it kind of like there's ups and downs. Like, you know, like it's just like kind of, it is what it is. Like, you know,
we came from a generation where
I think this is also, I don't know, like a lot of like anti-sex work people, like SWERFs, like sex work exclusionary radical feminists and shit, will be like, you know, sex work is not consent and stuff. But like, I don't know. I just disagree with that. Like genuinely, like the whole point of sex work is consent. You're paying for consent. Like that's the whole thing. They're saying like there are rules, there are stipulations. Here's what I will do. Here's what I won't do. Here's how much I want to do it for. Like the consent is the whole negotiation. That's what the whole thing is about. You know, and like you can definitely make the argument. You can 100% make the argument that it's different when, you know, there's like it's like sex and like there, you know, how it's coercive regardless. But you know, like yeah, like. These women are quote unquote selling their bodies, and like coal miners in West Virginia aren't. You know what I mean? Like, why do we use this term selling our bodies whenever it's sex work, but we don't consider that whenever it's like working in any other job that severely fucking like, you know, compromises your health and well-being and your physical safety.
they used to take us to jail just for standing out here. Now, girls don't get picked up at all unless you're a minor. Right. So that's really what they're on. The feds really do care about the minors. They really do care about cleaning it up. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I'm about to go do a call. I have an out call, so I'm going to somebody's house.
For sex?
For money.
All right, coochie girl.
Yeah, all work is coercive.
Pleasure to meet you. Be safe. Okay, so you're making $3,000 to $5,000 a month. How much are you making, if I may ask?
A month?
Sure.
It just depends. Probably like a good $2,500.
Just curiosity, have you ever thought about something else? Making the same money elsewhere, doing something else?
Yeah, but I feel like if you gotta spend money to make money at the end of the day. Like I do have talents. I could cook. I'm a chef. I want to soon to have a restaurant and.
If it's coercive, then how can it be consensual? I mean, but like all work is coercive. All work is coercive. The consent is there. Like these women are consenting to it. I think that's a really hard argument to make. That you can like, I understand the argument you're making, but it's also like, I just all work is like coercive. You don't really have a choice under capitalism to work or not. If your choice is to starve or work, is that really a choice? You know.
sell plates and a food truck and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I have to have money to invest in that.
So 6 months in, how many more years do you see yourself doing this?
After a year, I don't want to do this.
Well,
So
obviously you're very smart, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever think like, why am I doing this, or is that not a thought
I
that runs?
do.
Yeah.
Like, and not a lot of people help me. Like, you know, I don't have a lot of help or
Yeah, there aren't
like a support system. Like, you know, so I have to do what I have to do to get by in life. You know. And yeah, I am. Sometimes I'm ashamed, and sometimes I am embarrassed. But like, it just is what it is. I have to do what I have to do because who's gonna pay my bills?
That's a fair point.
Right.
How many people will you end up meeting?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. We should, you know, listen, the truth is, Ghosty, that even in that area, even if we build a socialism where no work is coercive and people's basic needs are taken care of, all of that stuff, like, you know, if we eliminate poverty, there's still going to be people that actually want to do this. Yeah, exactly, Unicorn. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, there will still be sex workers. And this isn't like saying that all of these people would be the sex workers. They all have dreams and aspirations that they want to use, that they're using this to get to that place, you know? And like, yeah, without it being criminalized, like these people could unionize, they could, you know, this whole system would be better. But since it's criminalized, it has to be, you know, underground. It has to be had in dark corners. And so it's not like a legitimate, you know, business that people can protect themselves in and organize each other and, you know, like call the police if somebody fucking rips them off and shit. Like,
as many as I can.
So 10, 20,
I
100.
mean, I wish. I hope. I've never got that many people.
You ever go home and cry?
I thought it wasn't. No, it's not legal. It is criminalized for sure in California. In Nevada, it's not. But even in Nevada, I don't think you can like work like this. I think you have to be in a brothel and shit, and it has to be like more standardized.
Afterwards, or
which I don't think is a bad thing, for the record.
is it just kind of a disconnect?
To be honest with you, yes.
Yeah?
I do.
Okay.
I do cry about this because it's like I don't want to do this. And most girls probably wouldn't tell you that because most girls out here do like this. They like what they do, you know. But
they were very empowered and they wanted to tell me, you know, don't make us look goofy.
For a long time, like, you know me.
Thanks for sharing. Is there any last thing someone should know about the job you do and the place we're at, Figueroa?
My last words would just be like, don't judge us, because
True.
you know what somebody goes through. And
Okay.
True.
we do what we have to do.
Okay, you be safe, all right?
Thank you.
You have a great night. See ya. Bye, Jazz. Well, some of these girls.
Why is he wearing a coat on a hot day? Man's not hot. Man's not hot. I'm in the club. They tell me take the jacket off. I say man's not hot.
Strong, selling their bodies on the streets. I couldn't help but feel bad that some of these girls felt that this was their only option to make money and have been doing it since they were literal children. Figueroa was my first glimpse into the city that has prioritized the pursuit of money at all costs and the consequences of fatherless single mother households and a morally
Oh my god, dude.
pedestaling role models like Sexy Red and Ice Spice, preaching the power of spreading your
It's Ice Spice's fault. I knew it. I fucking knew it was all Ice Spice's fault.
But what makes LA so jarring is the fact that Hollywood and the countless movies they've made has depicted this city as the land of fame, fortune, and opportunity. I headed to Skid Row, the exact opposite of the LA I was shown on the big screens growing up, and home to roughly 4,400 of the estimated 75,000 homeless people in LA County. Last time I came here was almost a year ago with my friend Kevin, a leading expert in
It's true though. You guys don't realize, but before Ice Spice, nobody was a prostitute. It's true. You might be wondering if that's true or not, and I have to tell you, it is true.
and drug addiction who was forced to do meth in a tent
Ice Spice created it. Yeah, it's right.
after we lost him out on the streets. Let's see how the community of Skid Row was doing today.
A lot of these people are drug users. They don't come from bad families, though. You got family members that are offering them a home, jobs. They just simply don't want to take it.
I would agree. A lot of people I've talked to have said, I don't want your help. I want to be left alone and I want to do drugs. And a place like Skid Row is...
Yeah, bro, what the fuck help are you offering? Like, yo, I don't know. All these people, I asked them if they want my help and they say no. And I guess they must want to be homeless. Like, what the fuck are you offering them, dude? What help can you provide, dumbass?
a
Like you're coming there with a camera. Yeah, like what help are you providing?
Place to do that. California has 51% of the outstanding homeless population. The question becomes at a certain point, why? What magnetizes people to come here? To establish those black buildings, this is all vacant. For lease, 14,000 square feet. We're seeing vacant building, vacant building, vacant building.
But it didn't take long for even Andy to get sketchy looks from the local homies who ran the block.
So what's going on?
You got guys letting us know where we're at, what neighborhood we're in.
By virtue of association, I'm a target too.
No, you're fine.
Actually?
You're good.
Like little white boys cool?
They won't think we're part of the same gang.
But we're chilling in an alley together.
Well, look at the alley. This ain't your average alley.
Okay, so we gave you the car keys just now.
It looks beautiful. That art is sick as fuck, dude.
Well, look at the alley.
Like, are you kidding me? This looks dope. Are you saying this does not look cool?
This ain't your average alley.
Okay, so we gave you the car keys just now because if you do get pressed, you should dip. I don't want to get you, if you're feeling sketch, we can just meet up later.
No. You guys.
This guy's so scared too.
You guys are fine.
I don't want to get you shot. I'm being serious. I know this is the thing. Okay, let's go.
People are going home. No, you go wherever you like.
Don't let me get you in trouble. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. No, you keep doing your thing.
You smoking an apple? Can I see it? What is it?
It's. Oh, I understand. He's never had any friends or nobody ever invited him to a party. Oh my God, this makes so much sense. Aww. He never had any friends in high school. Aww. Oh man. Oh, I kind of feel bad for him now. He never smoked out of an apple. Aww.
Apple, bro. You're just smoking an apple. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Skid Row?
Hopefully it fixes itself soon.
Yeah.
Aw, that's sad.
Do you think it needs to be redeveloped or
Poor
should
guy.
it stay the same?
It needs to get better. I don't know. They're building buildings, but it doesn't get rid of the people. So.
By people, he's talking about the countless homeless and often mentally ill people.
Yeah, these are the people that we need to get rid of, quote unquote.
People on the streets with some form of substance abuse issue.
So we're basically asking people how it is out here in Skid Row. What are your thoughts?
Skid Row.
Skid Row.
That's what it is.
How long you been out here?
I've been out here.
The soda bottle. I gotta say, I smoked out of way too many aluminum soda cans, bro. I'm fucking cooked. Alzheimer's coming for me.
They get pretty intense, right?
Yeah, when all down there gives you when you get one you can get. That's not a problem. You got no money, you got nothing coming. You got money.
I like that they also like the whole entire video has had these obnoxious fucking captions on the bottom, like the big bright fucking captions. Look.
How long you been out here?
I've been out here a while.
And then they just gave up.
They get pretty intense, right?
Yeah, when all down there gives you when you get one you can get. That's not a problem. You got no money, you got nothing coming. You got money, everything out here.
I'm getting cat.
You got no money, you got nothing. If you got money, then you don't have any problems. That's what he said. Why couldn't you translate that?
Cold right now.
What even is this channel? It's Tyler Oliveira. This is one of the biggest, like, fastest growing YouTube. This has 4.7 million views. Like 6.6 million subscribers. Boy and them did a video on this guy. We've been watching it for a long time. Because if you guys don't know, I used to work for a food and travel YouTube channel. And we would go all around the world making like interesting food videos and shit like that. So I know this travel content grind very well. I know people, I've worked with a bunch of creators that are doing content very similar to this. Yeah, right, Cornholio. But like, it's I love watching, I don't know. I like watching this shit because I know what it is to make this. And Tyler Levy is just such a piece of shit, bro. His morals are just so bad. Like, he just actually is a bad person.
School project.
He fucking sucks.
I'm dead meat. Then I'll see you in court. Take it easy, Tiger.
Famously, in 1972, when local businesses and city officials wanted to bulldoze Skid Row, redevelop...
Yeah, I mean, you can call it poverty tourism for sure, but in a way, it's even more insidious. It's even more insidious because he, like, has a political aim. He has a political goal with making this shit, you know? Like, he genuinely is pushing for, like, this, like, hyper-conservative, capitalist hatred of the poor, You know, like something must be done. Like this like overwhelming sense of like, you know, shit just has like these people need to be gotten rid of, and it's insane that we haven't gotten rid of them, you know? Like he's pushing like a very, very dangerous fucking ideology from the very beginning.
Up the land and push the undesirable human elements out. Skid Row activists and
Yeah, take care, Lily. Have a good night.
who didn't want these undesirables in their neighborhood.
Oh, of course, Bella. He doesn't give a shit though.
Containment plan. The goal called to push missions, charities, public restrooms, benches, and homeless services within the newly drawn borders to help keep these poor, undesirable people in. Basically, the activists wanted to preserve the community of Skid Row from being bulldozed and the low-income housing it provided, even if this containment plan sounded inhumane. In 1976, LA adopted the plan and incorporated additional strategies like excessively bright prison lights, patrolling police officers who were known to stop you if you exited the zone's borders and looked sketchy. And in a few years, Skid Row became the place to go if you were homeless due to the abundance of meals, showers, and bathrooms, and hospitals even began
Abundance of bathrooms? Abundance of bathrooms in LA? In Los Angeles, brother? What is he talking about? Abundance of bathrooms.
Discharging patients to Skid Row if they didn't have an address. While the reputation of housing homeless and mentally ill people since the 70s has maintained, how was the community the activists fought to preserve in the 70s still
Yeah, his ideology created this, right?
looking today?
It's ghetto as hell, but
Okay.
it is what it is, so you know?
I worked on Skid Row. Is it safe or no?
Go find out.
I've been here. What? Let me ask you this. What time does it get a little sketchy?
Oh, shit. Anytime it can get
Actually?
sketchy. Yeah, anytime it can get sketchy, but it all depends on how you are.
All right, I really have to pee. I'll be right back.
I'm a chill dude for the most part.
I'll be right back. Okay.
That's the big clincher, right? I'm trying to capture this.
Be a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just haunted and wicked.
It's wicked. I feel like there's some satanic, like, demonism at play a little bit. Is it dangerous at night out here?
No, as long as you stay still. But if you go somewhere or something, you gotta be careful.
Is it dangerous out here?
I don't know. Maybe what I listen about this area is very dangerous area, but
just visiting?
No, I go for a walk in this area.
Go for walks in Skid Row?
Yeah.
Why? Just for the thrill?
Just for interesting. I was in San Francisco in Tenderloin, you know.
You do vlogs, videos?
No. When you try to film, many people start to scream.
And literally moments later, one lady did not like the side of my camera, and several other homeboys stood up and told me to come over.
Oh, okay, my bad. Just, okay, all right. Okay. Whoa, just look at ice cream. We're good. Oh, shit. All right, I gotta get out of here. So, what I've learned is that Reagan more or less shut down the mental institutions, which reduced the ability for a lot of these people to get housing and the psychiatric care they need. So unfortunately, it results in this. You have people on the ground, literally on cardboard. This is as sad and as inhumane as it gets, I believe. And there is a makeshift weapon, it seems.
With the activists in the 70s fighting to preserve
A makeshift weapon, dude. It was it's what is this?
And
what is that? Is it like a hammock or like a? Is it like a badminton net or some shit? What is that?
there is a makeshift weapon, it seems.
With the activists in the 70s fighting to preserve low-income housing and the community of Skid Row, I wondered why there were still countless people living on the sidewalks 50 years later. Where was all this low-income housing? And was homelessness a part of the community they sought to maintain? And with an approved $783 million budget to combat homelessness in 2024 in LA County, where was that money going?
My name is Diamond D.
Diamond D.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm really, under certain sacrifices because, I'm an American, but why do black dudes have to treat us like this? Why do they have us on the sidewalk when we're supposed to be living in luxury?
That's what I wanted to ask you. I saw that luxury tower. Why can't you live in there?
Because they didn't put me there yet.
Why not?
Because they say, it's not available right now. We're all full. But when I went up there, everything was empty. They didn't have nothing in there.
So they say they have no vacancy, but they actually do.
Yeah, they have vacancies.
The luxury tower Diamond D is referring to is this 19-story high luxury apartment building.
What?
Was there vacancy in this building? And how was a $165 million building helping?
Is that the building I think it is?
building. Was there vacancy in this building? And how was a $165 million building helping, at max, 298 out of the over 75,000 homeless people in LA County going to solve homelessness?
Wait, 75,000? That's... I think the latest homeless count was like 35,000. Wait, 24. No, he's right. Yeah. The result of this year's count conducted January 23rd, 24th, 25th, estimated the homeless population declined by 0.27% to 75,000 in LA County. And 45 in the city. Okay.
Roughly $600,000 per unit of housing out here. This is permanent housing designed for the homeless folks out here. My question is there vacancy? And if so, why aren't these people moving in? Hi there, question for you. I'm trying to figure.
This is a good question. This is a decent question to be asking regarding this situation. The answer is that these shelters have like insane restrictions. They have curfews. Like you're essentially living in a prison. They have no like consideration, no exceptions for if you get like a job overnight. Sorry. You get a job overnight or you have to work late, like you miss curfew, you're kicked out. You have a dog, you're never let in. You know, like there are very, very strict restrictions on living in these things.
Is there vacancy?
Curfew is insane. You're a human being. How does policing people help? Yeah, not only curfew, you can't like have anybody over to your house. You can't like... No, it's not the graffiti tower. No, that's still empty. That is still empty. Yeah.
You can see in this building.
We got this nice building. There are some units. We're trying to rent out units for our veterans. We're waiting for some of the clients to be matched so that we can get them in, and we're being patient.
How many units are there here?
270 something odd units.
Okay. Have a lot of the tenants been happy with the apartment complex?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Will Skid Row continue to build? Like, I see the building back there.
I hope so,
yeah.
Because, you know, everyone that's homeless, they need housing.
And then I stumbled upon this lady who just moved in.
I'm here with?
Yolanda Rojas.
Yolanda, you live in this building?
I just moved here last week. It's a new building.
How do you like it?
Beautiful, it's beautiful.
It's an awesome building.
Small. Yeah, it's a new building.
Are there any rules you have to abide by to live in the building?
Good question.
No music. No.
Yeah, no music.
No fighting, no argue, no drugs.
What did you have to do to get in this building? Did you have to do an application?
No, you had to be like in the streets, they pick you up.
You don't have to pay rent here?
$50.
$50?
A month, yes.
Okay, and are all the spaces filled in here?
Not yet. It's 2 towers. It's 2 towers. But see, sometimes people, they don't really want to get help.
Well, a few hundred lucky people end up getting...
Well, yeah, it's hard to get clean when you're on the street, bro. I don't know why this isn't really hard to understand. Like, try to live on the street. Try to live on the street, living in constant anxiety that you could be attacked, living in constant anxiety that all of your belongings, your important documents could be stolen, having no sense of security. You know what I mean? Try living in that for like 24 or 48 hours. And then, you know, you haven't slept in that time. And somebody offers you something that can help you to sleep and to relax. I know for a fact I'm not strong enough to deny that. Like, I'm going to take whatever people are offering me. If it lets me sleep and you know, makes me like less anxious after experiencing like that kind of anxiety, that kind of lack of security, that kind of like, you know, uncomfortableness. Like, imagine not having somewhere to comfortably sit down. Imagine like, you know, it's cold, it's hot, you know, like you're yelled at by random people. People are like rude and dehumanizing to you. All of this shit. Imagine that. And then like, you know, somebody offers you something. They're like, hey man, this will make you better. You'll be able to, you're going to sleep great. Just take this shit. I think most people would fucking do that. It's super traumatic. Of course it is. And then you're hooked on it. And then you're still in that situation. That of course doesn't make your situation better. We all understand this. The people there understand this. But it's like, it's hard to Like, how are you, if these kind of buildings, this kind of services are restricted to people who are already clean and have already kicked all of their drug use, like, what is there for people who need the help who need to be housed in order to kick their drug use? You know, like, I don't think that's so unreasonable that some people might need to be sheltered to be able to go through the withdrawals, to go through the process of weaning off of something like that. Like, it's a very serious thing.
To live here like Yolanda, spending $600,000 per homeless person is financially...
Yeah, Ghosty, that's a good point too, yeah.
Actually wants to get everyone off the streets one day. I pulled up to a tiny village with 64 square foot transitional housing units that come with a bed, heaters, and AC to see a different approach to solving homelessness. Critics often compare it to a prison, while advocates believe it's a better solution to getting people off the streets as fast as possible on their path towards long-term housing. But what do the residents living there think?
You stopped talking to me?
My name is Matt Betancourt.
Matt, where are we in front of right now?
We're in front of the tiny home village on Chandler in North Hollywood, California.
These tiny homes have the same restrictions we've already discussed in this also.
Okay, how long you lived there?
I've lived here for about a month and a half.
How do you like it?
For what it is, it's okay. I mean, it's comfortable. They provide what you need, the necessities, but you know, living in a homeless community isn't always you know, cool, but you know, for what it is, I'd rather be in here than on the streets. Law and order is just pretty much just make sure nobody hurts each other, nobody overdoses.
What's your biggest complaint?
It's disgusting in there, dude.
Actually?
Yeah, dude.
Daniel, how long you lived here in the tiny home community?
I've lived here since December 15th.
How do you like it?
I do like it.
Yeah?
This is one of the smaller ones compared to the bigger ones.
Okay.
There's some that look like...
I don't know. I've said this 100 times, but if any politician in America wants to hire me, or like, you know what? You don't even need to hire me. Take this for free, please. Run on like drug rehabilitation. Run on an explicit rejection of the way we've dealt with drug use in America. Like, run on, I'm going to fund anyone who wants to study drug rehabilitation, public works regarding drug rehabilitation. Anyone who wants to study that coming out of high school will pay for your work, and we'll give you a job right out of college, guaranteed. We'll pay for the schooling. We'll give you. Well, you know, I think all public education, all public and higher education should be free, personally. But let's start there at least. Let's start there at least. Like, just invest in people who are willing to take this on and solve this problem, who are willing to start doing this work. Like, our only solution to every fucking problem in our society is cops. It's actually the only fucking thing the only thing that the society is willing to do and knows how to do is violence and cops and locking people in cages. And we know this doesn't fucking work. This doesn't work. It doesn't solve the key issues, the key reasons why people are on the street, why people are using drugs, why people are committing crime. It does nothing, and it's not interested in doing that at all. Like, we have to invest in people who are willing to do this work and reward them for that work, because it's so beneficial to the society. Like, right now, it's the complete opposite. It's the complete opposite. Public works people who work in this unthankful, really hard work are the worst paid. Like, they have a shit life themselves, man. But that's what you have to change. And it's really not. It's just like so easy. It isn't profitable. But that's why I'm saying, like, why aren't the Democrats doing this? Why aren't they? I know the answer. Why? How come everything isn't the way that it is supposed to be in liberals' heads? You know what I mean? Sometimes you get in the fucking mood and you're like, I wish shit was as it was in liberals' heads, you know? Just like everybody who's unsubbed is thinking, I wish there wasn't an ad at the top of the hour. But there is an ad and it already ran, so. And they already ate it. So thanks for sticking around through the ads. You can subscribe with the Twitch Prime or with $5.99, or maybe cheaper in your own country. I don't know. But we run ads here because I have to eat. If you don't know, the LA film industry sucks. And it's fucking dead, and there's nothing going on. And so Luckily, I've been able to pivot into this, but every little bit helps. So if you like the content, you feel like supporting, like Kaiku Kiku just did. Thank you, Kaiku Kiku.
Giant ones.
Little mansions.
Yeah, I battled with alcoholism, so I've been in and out of rehabs since like the ages of 18 to like 34, and then I was just like, F it, I'm gonna go out there and just do
My post house just did layoffs. I'm sorry to hear that, Vishal. I hope you made it through. Wait, I also missed this comment here. The housing group first group had significantly lower rates of substance use and substance abuse treatment utilization. They were also significantly less likely to leave their program. Housing first positive impact is contrasted with difficulties treatment first programs have in retaining clients and helping them avoid substance use and possible relapse. Of course. I mean, of course. And this is the idea of inside safe. Like, that's the rhetoric that Kamala, I think that's the rhetoric that voters voted for, because in the mayoral election in LA, it was, Karen Bass versus Rick Caruso, right? Karen Bass and Rick Caruso. Rick Caruso is a billionaire, like real estate developer, owns like the largest malls in Los Angeles. Paul Wall, thank you so much for gifting Bella Chow. That's a good one. That's a good one to gift. I appreciate that.
Wall gifted a tier 1 sub.
And Caruso was fucking running. Trick the Rogue, thank you for the 5 gifty. We got a fucking hype train going. 5 subscribers. Thank you. But let me just get this thought out, and then we can do like a few fun hype train songs. But Rick Caruso ran on packing the homeless people up and shipping them into the desert. Like that is the policy that Rick Caruso ran on. That is what he wanted to do with the city. He ran on like the police aren't powerful enough. We need to give them all of the money. We need to hire thousands more cops, and we got to round up all of these homeless people and put them out into Palm Springs. Like that was his plan. And to be clear, that's Trump's plan too. That's Trump's plans too. Anyway, thank you for the hype train. Let's take a little break from this real quick. Jump into some of our favorite videos. We'll start with Die Happy Music. One of our chatters remixed one of our favorite songs, baby. Bonk bonk. Cindy bonks in the chat.
Traitors to the working class, so it's completely justified. And you wonder why we hate the cops, cause we're forced to watch this shit a lot. Solidarity could make it stop, so hit your local cop with the bonky bomb. All jugs to the front with a juxtaposition. Just guns versus jugs, that's just a juxtaposition. Just so you know, I brought some.
Vishal, this is one of my chatters did this remix of this song. And also I commissioned No Shoe to do an intro song for the stream. We can play it after this if you want. Cops like me, and give me some dabs.
Ooh, if you hate cops like me, then shake that ass. Go ahead and shake that ass. Ooh, if you hate cops like me, then yell at cat. Ooh, if you hate cops just like me, then hit that dance, girl.
Hit that bonk dance, baby. Yeah, shout out Die Happy, bro. Let's go. Keep the hype train going, guys.
Going too off with big old plastic jugs, just like a poop job. They wanna know what I think when I was first. Now that popped into my head is this is bonkers. Bong bong with the students say. From Columbia Uni all the way to LA. Living's gonna fly and rise in the coolest ways. On the 12 free Palestine to the grave.
I put on Upside Down.
Corgo 200.
Oh yeah, much better. Much better, baby. Thank you for the bits, Paul Wall. Thank you for the bits, sweethearts, cat. Wake ups just like me, shake that ass. Wake ups like me, LA cab. Trick the Rogue, thank you for the gifted sub.
6 gift subs in the channel.
Damn, dude, Die Happy music in the chat. A chatter. Die Happy music. We freaking love the guy. He's awesome. Wait, check. Okay, so we got some No Shoe fans in the chat. I asked No Shoe to make an intro stream for me, or like an intro song for the stream, and this is what he made. What up, chat?
Angel on the track.
Mic check 1 2 after the 1 3 ACABA.
Bop and Wop 1500 bits, dude. Thank you.
But you can bet your sweet ass that we love the bomb. Hit the Fed post with a finger wag. Let her put some respect all up in the chat. My man's bred from the pigs, he was dipping fast. Swamping through the bushes like he was bar since his dad. Let me get a Cinnabunk in a Cinnabush. I might have to go and smoke on some Cinnacush. If the streams left up, it's hold the line. Cause you know we're gonna fuck you one more time. Welcome to the street. We got all the blankets.
This goes so hard.
Mods and workers too. At the church, that's what we do. Films for Gaza's what we watch. Fuck the cops, we love to talk.
Yeah, so that's how we open the streams here now. Yeah, it's fun. Anyway, we'll get back to the content.
Sure.
Thank you for all the love and support. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hype Train's still going if you want to jump on, baby. It's going, level 4.
Homeless for like 8 years.
How is it being homeless out here in LA?
It's the best place to be homeless.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it anywhere else. I couldn't do that in New York City.
No, the security was booting me out. I was trying to come in and say hi.
Yeah, no.
But they lock it down, which is good, right? You feel safe in here or what?
Yes. They help. They're trying to give me Section 8 housing.
Okay. So you'd get permanent housing, right?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to use drugs in the village and drink?
Not in.
Not in?
But you can have a locker.
Okay.
And you can put your stuff in the locker. They don't ask questions.
How would you rate the tiny village out of 10?
It's better than jail. It's not as good as the Ritz-Carlton.
LA's amazing year-round weather seemed to attract people like Daniel from New York City, who found that LA was a relatively easy place to be homeless compared to other parts of the US. While many end up on the streets of LA after losing everything, I met up with up-and-coming YouTuber Reckless Ben, who represents
No fucking way Reckless Ben is in this fucking video.
the other side of LA. Those who leave behind everything in pursuit of becoming a rich and famous YouTuber while living homeless on Venice Beach.
I'm originally from Ohio, and I came out to California just because I was like,
Dude, this guy's content is actually really good. No, what, Becca is subbed. Of course Becca's subbed. Dude, this guy, his shit's actually good. Reckless Ben. I honestly would recommend you check it out.
I tell you right now.
He's actually he makes some interesting shit, and he has a video, or like I saw him on like LA news, local news. He showed a clip from it here. This is him doing a tightrope in between the graffiti towers. That's awesome. Like, this is such a cool video. I love this. It also, he like this news report has footage of him like avoiding the police and kind of showing how people break into this shit and stuff. I was like, I want that video to come out. It never has. It never has, which sucks because I've always been looking for it. But he did do this whole like thing on McCamey Manor. Does anybody know what McCamey Manor is? Wait, how does he spell it? McCamey Manor. Do you guys know McCamey Manor? Yeah, so this is like supposedly this haunted house. Okay, it's this mythical on the internet kind of thing, right? Where it's this haunted house where they like fucking torture you. And they've posted these YouTube videos where they're like physically abusing people. It's like, you know, the videos that they're posting are like horrific, but it's like, oh, well yeah, this place is crazy. It's basically criminal. Right. Okay, well, Reckless Ben went through the actual thing. Like he went there. It's actually a very good series he made about McCamey Manor and how it's like basically just like a giant scam. But all of that's fake. All of that is fake. It's just a giant scam. And like, but there is like this weird, like the guy who runs it has this very weird cult of personality around him where people are like scared to cross him and shit. Like he's like a master manipulator and like a very, very, very weird guy. Very weird guy. But none of this shit that he's advertising about this like McCamey Manor shit is real. It's all fake. All of it. And he does a great job of like, he like goes there and like tries to go through, find the fucking, you know, the haunted house and shit. And it's not real. Like,
Ben,
it doesn't exist.
The other side of people coming to LA. Those who leave behind everything in pursuit of becoming a rich and famous YouTuber while living homeless on Venice Beach.
I'm originally from Ohio, and I came out to California just because I was like awesome weather, and I get like sad in Ohio when it's cold. So I came out just for the summer, and I like didn't have any money, so I just lived in my car.
Glider, thank you so much for the sub.
And then I saw the Scientology building. It was like right where I parked my car at. And I was like, I wonder what's inside. So I got some spy cameras and I like went in there and like filmed all their like brainwashing. My goal was actually, I was like,
what the fuck?
Like how high can I get in Scientology without spending like a single dollar, you know? Because it costs like millions of dollars to make it to the top. And I was like, and I made it all the way to the Sea Org, which is the highest rank in Scientology. And then they kicked me out the next day. But, and then they sued me for like $1 million. But
how did that go?
Well, I made my own religion called Scientology Sucks. If you look at the IRS.com, you can actually see my like religion's a legitimate religion. And because they were getting me for like defamation or whatever, and it's like
allegedly.
No, they were suing me for hate speech and defamation is what they were saying. Now that I have my religion, it's no longer defamation. It's like freedom of religion, I guess, because like I believe that Scientology sucks. So by them suing me for what I believe in, now they're discriminating me against my religion. So that's how the lawsuit turned out, I guess.
So did you lose $1 million?
Wait, that worked? That's how the lawsuit turned out, I guess? Huh? Brother, you did not just solve the US like defamations. What? You just solved all defamation lawsuits? Like what?
Dollars?
No, the detectives just like dropped the case.
Okay. How is life as a young man chasing a dream with no money out here in LA?
It's really hard. So
okay, low-key. Where are the Scientology videos? Did he take them down? Infiltrating Scientology, episode 7. I watched them. Are they good? Same milking as the Manor. Yeah, he did know how to milk that shit. I'm not gonna lie. It was good though.
So when I first came to LA, I literally just bought a one-way ticket because I was like, I got to get out of Ohio. So I came here. I just slept on the beach for like 3 months, I think. I just had a sleeping bag. Sometimes I'll sleep under like a bridge or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like
Trey Hobo.
Yeah, I was like with like the schizophrenic people that were like talking to themselves, and I like started to like feel like I was going crazy, you know, because it's like. But yeah, and then I made a huge upgrade. I got a car, a 3,000.
Yeah, it's like the environment makes you that way, man.
$1,000 car, and it had no.
Like having no sense of security increases your levels of paranoia and feeds into schizophrenia. Duh. Like, yeah.
No window, the door didn't close all the way, no air conditioning, no radio, no nothing. And that was sick because I didn't have to sleep on the beach anymore. I did that for like 6 months. And then once I infiltrated Scientology, I got my first YouTube check. It like instantly went viral. And I was able to split a room with my friend.
What is that face that Tyler's making, dude?
Ben, why do you have a duck mask in your hand right now?
So I am wanted pretty badly by the police. There's like warrants out for my arrest.
Allegedly?
No, like actually, like police have been like showing up to my house and like all my friends' houses. Like we've literally had cars like follow us to the grocery store and stuff. And like this is all real. This isn't like just for the video. But so I thought it would be safer to like wear the mask because like they can't prove that it's me in the mask, you know?
Can you do a backflip as well?
Probably. I've never done a backflip with shoes on or on concrete.
All right, let's not do it then. Oh my God. Ben, that was very impressive.
I did break my neck once.
What?
Died, yeah.
You broke your neck once?
Yeah, I still have a clogged artery in my neck.
Okay, so now I feel a lot more guilty. Rumor has it, allegedly you may or may not have put a slack line up on that building and attached a large penis.
Well, yeah, you can still see it. You can,
oh, there it is!
Between the two. Dude, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. There's like a skyscraper that has like graffiti on it. I was like, I want the biggest piece of graffiti out of like everyone, you know? Because this is like a landmark in LA, and I was like, I gotta put like my mark on it, but not just a mark. I gotta put the biggest mark on it.
Oh, what the f was that? What the fuck? Is that a bomb? If there's some 18-year-old kid watching saying, I want to chase my dream like Ben, move to LA and go for it, would you say they should?
If they have a plan, then yeah. It's definitely like hard, but like if it doesn't work, you can always like move back, you know?
If you didn't make it in the YouTube
Fair
scene,
enough.
would you be happy doing anything else? Or is this kind of the, I'm going to make it or die trying?
I was kind of in the, I'm going to make it or die trying. Like I was kind of dying trying, you know? Like I was.
Like, literally?
Yeah. I mean, because I was having fun dying trying, you know? Like even when I didn't make it, it was still fun. Like.
How do you think this all ends?
Hopefully I just keep going crazier and crazier and crazier until.
Why is he wearing the mask?
I guess.
Whether it's being a
Why is he wearing the mask? I don't understand. Everybody already knows it's you.
YouTuber, actor, musician, street performer, or living freely as an alcoholic or drug addict, the possibilities here in LA are endless. If you work and network hard enough, even you might be able to run your own sex dungeon one day.
Lydia, what do you do? Where are we at?
We are.
Wait, we're just moving away from that?
Space.
The fuck?
What happens in this warehouse, potentially, allegedly?
So during the day, me and my business partners, we work here for a VR startup, and during the night, we
A
have
VR startup?
and normal parties.
What does a sex party look like? What does that mean?
It's not what people expect, where you go into a room
You have a pig! There's a pig!
and everyone's having sex. We do kind of like a Berlin sex party themed event that's just like censorship free. Because I come from like a fine arts background. I have a lot of friends who do like performance art, and they're always like looking for a place to perform.
Okay.
And then also I'm friends with a lot of like dominatrixes and stuff like that, where they're always looking for a place to just, you know, like showcase their abilities. And at normal venues, you can't really do that. But we're a warehouse, so we have no rules.
Do we have a lot of high-end, high net worth individuals getting freaky on the down low out here?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you afford this? How do you afford this space? Oh, I forgot. They're a VR startup during the day.
How much would it cost to attend a party, theoretically?
Oh, it's really cheap. We do like $35.
$35?
Yeah, just for entrance.
Guy down the street can do that.
But we're very careful with like selecting people. So we actually like video interview them and have them
Oh my god.
fill out application. We had the first one we did
Also, of course, they're using Partyful.
Do that.
really cheap. We do like $35.
Of course, they're using Partyful, bro. Next IRL stream? Yeah, right.
First one we did, we flew out a dominatrix. Her name is Dasha from New York.
All right.
And she piss boarded this girl on stage.
What is piss boarding?
Like waterboarding, but with piss. So as soon as she landed in LA, she started collecting her pee. So she got like jugs and jugs and jugs of pee.
Okay.
And she was storing them in Ben's office, actually.
Lucky man, Ben.
And then she said it wasn't enough pee, so we had a few like friends in like the adult industry who came who were interested.
Talking like porn stars or?
Yeah, porn stars. And they all donated pee. So we had jugs and jugs and jugs and jugs of pee. And then she had this girl lay on the stage, and they put a towel over her head, and then like started piss boarding her. And then she got like a butt plug that had a funnel in it, and then put it in her ass, and then poured the rest of the piss in her ass. And then she like squirted it out at the audience. And it was really funny because I think that was the first one we did here. Nobody.
Okay. Of all that we're watching here, I do just have to point out this is very, don't knock it till you try it. Whatever. Strange is another person's, normal. Wait, where's the chat? Wait, there was somebody in here. Where was it? Oh, yeah, here it is. It was old P. That's your takeaway? I don't know why it took me so long to find this. But this is what it was old P? That's your problem? If it was fresh, it's not an issue, but it's old. The oldness of the P is your... What's up with that? Old P makes it worse because fermentation?
Expected it, so everyone saw like the naked girls on stage, so they were like running to the stage and be like, oh my god, like naked girls, and the piss started coming out, everyone was like running back.
Chili, whose life do you think you're saving by spamming this? Who do you think is in the chat here being like, it's really sterile? Okay.
And there's just like a constant
Okie dokie, I guess I'll drink it or put it in my ears or whatever.
motion of people going here and then being like, ah.
That's a crazy experience.
We're doing like a medieval party, so she's gonna do like medieval torture on people.
Okay. So people will be dressed as knights and Templars and that sort of thing?
And like Shrek.
Is this inspired from...
And Shrek, yeah, and like Shrek.
I don't know, sex fetish culture? What should I know about how this came to be?
I would say it's pretty like Berlin sex party themed, but it's still like very Los Angeles.
What does that mean? I've never been, I admit, I'm no Hassan here, but I've never been to a Berlin sex party. She keeps using that term like I know what it means. I don't know what it means. What does it mean? Also, all this AI shit got me thinking, bro. Shrek. Make me a photo of Shrek and Donald Trump making out in the cockpit of a plane outside of the front window. The two twin towers are smoking. Okay, that's enough. What? You didn't make me the image, ding dong. Oh, damn, bro, they broke it. They broke it. I could do this yesterday. Make me a photo of Elon Musk. Okay, so it's still doing. Yeah, it's still doing. Click the refresh circle. No, it's giving the nature of your quest. Here's how I'll approach this. I'm not equipped to generate. I can describe how it would be conceptualized. Oh, come on. He's like, I could do it, but they won't let me. They won't let me. No, it did yesterday. Yesterday, I did multiple pictures of Donald Trump giving the thumbs up while driving a plane, and the Twin Towers were in the background. No. I did it yesterday. They changed it. They took it out. So we have to find out what is... okay, here. Make me a photo of Elon Musk holding a sign at a protest that says, "Eat the rich." Wait, we can do better than this. Make me a photo of Elon Musk being served on a dinner table with an apple in his mouth. Well done. No, 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 no. You don't understand. You don't understand. Make me a photo of Elon Musk being eaten at a being well here, let me see, what should I say? Elon Musk tied up and cooked on a large dinner plate Nah, I can't type that. How do we get it? Make me a photo of Elon Musk running from an angry mob with torches and pitchforks. Very scared. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, make me a photo of... We'll type that. We'll do... Stop typing. Mao Zedong and Jesus spit roasting Elon Musk with an apple in his mouth over an open fire. What? What were they thinking here? What were they thinking here? Even Grok knows that people smoke out of apples. Also, Tyler Olivier. Jesus. Make me a YouTube thumbnail of a skinny, tall, white, mid-20s guy jumping into a volcano, Mr. Beast style. This is an absolutely ass garbage thumbnail. This is a trash garbage thumbnail. And Grok should know better. This is awful.
Because I think...
Okay, back to the video.
Like this in Berlin. Bloodboarding. Oh yeah, we did bloodboarding.
Bloodboarding?
Yeah, but that wasn't that crazy.
What is bloodboarding?
Like waterboarding, but with blood. Well, this girl, she went on stage and her girlfriend put like an IV in her leg and drained her blood. And then...
Bro, all they do is waterboard each other. Like, why is this their main kink? Why is their main kink waterboarding each other with bodily fluids? Like, there's more to sex, guys. I think y'all need to liberate each other. Like, what is this?
Waterboarded her with her blood.
Got some weird sex stuff. I don't know what that deal with that is.
Yeah, but that's like pretty normal.
Did she get... Would you categorize this as a pornographic?
God, dude. AK, yeah, you're back. He's back and angry because I banned him yesterday. Because after being presented with facts about illegal immigrants, he said, I don't care. They're still illegal. They should be deported. Don't care if they don't commit crimes. Even normal, regular folks who've lived here for 10 years and are undocumented, they should be deported. Deport them all. So I banned him for a day, and then I said he has zero empathy. He just can't imagine anything. And he says, you can't talk to me about empathy. You want to talk about empathy? What about the disabled veterans living on the streets while illegal immigrants live in 5-star hotels in NYC? And everyone in this city knows it. Brother, why is your problem that some people are getting like service? Why is your problem that some people are getting the service and they should not, and not that everyone should get services? Like, I don't disagree. I do have a problem with people not being with people living on the streets. I fight, and we talk about it all the time on this stream. My problem is that those disabled veterans are not getting services. My problem is not that illegal immigrants aren't getting services, or that they are getting services. I mean, why is you recognize that no one should live on the streets? So why is your problem to make it harder for this other group of people who have nothing to do with this? They're not responsible for veterans living on the streets.
Experience, or is it almost like
he came in angry, bro?
Fine art.
I think it can go both ways. I think the line drawn between these two are very thin. You know, one thing I think about being an artist is that you can find the art in anything. We got this skank bench right here.
Okay.
And then we have that weird gynecology chair we've done performances on.
That's a beautiful dog too, though.
It needs to be tied up. Oh, we have like all these mattresses stacked in here. We bring it out for the sex parties. And then we also have glory.
Pretty sure she's trolling. Yeah, maybe.
Here, you guys can kind of
okay.
And then the second time we decided to do a
Sniffin, he does this in every video, and the only explanation, it drives me insane too. I know, if you've ever worked in video production, you're like, which mic are you using and why are you holding this to her? She already has one right there. It doesn't make any sense. The only explanation is that for some reason, he would feel awkward standing in the frame, and he has to be in every frame. He has to be in every frame of the video. You know what I mean? And so he feels like this is the best explanation for why he can be in the frame. That's the only explanation. Yeah, exactly.
another sex performance. It was for prom.
Not like high school prom.
High school prom, but for adult. And you get to vote for your prom.
Like, he's wearing a mic already too. If you don't realize, like, this is a microphone as well. This is a microphone. This is a microphone. This is totally unneeded. This is totally, like, this is 100% redundant.
Prom king and prom queen.
Okay.
And the people who win will on stage. And then this time we got like all real porn stars. Still couldn't be hard.
Like Johnny Sins.
Not Johnny Sins, but still very like.
And I guess what I want to ask, is there anything specifically unique about LA that allows this to be a thing?
Yeah, I mean, people be horny.
Okay, I'm not even, I'm done. I don't want to talk to you about it tonight, dude. I already, like, explained it to you yesterday. You know, like, this attitude, literally, bro, you're Iranian. At some point, you were not the American citizen. Other American citizens joined together and they welcomed you and your family. And I'm happy for that. I welcome you and I want you to be a part of our country. I think that's beautiful. You are closing the door behind you. And it's fucking weird. I'm done with it.
Everywhere, but I think LA allows people to express it.
Okay.
A lot of different people come here, and they all come here understanding what LA is, and they come here with a decent open mind. And I think one of the nicest things I've heard was there was this girl. He's
not from Iran. He's from America, but he is Iranian background.
She's like, oh, you know, like, she's like, I just want to say, like, thank you so much, like, you know, because
ethnically.
Like, I came to your event, and me and my boyfriend of like, you know, like 2 years, like, we finally started talking about our kinks and being able to open up. And she was like, I had the best sex I've ever had. Like, I thought I was
magical,
you know, like throwing parties and whatever, but I never thought that, you know, this would actually inspire people to like have a better sex life.
Oh my God! Whoa! You domesticated a possum. He's chill too. Wow.
Bro.
Did I just hold it?
Bro.
Yep, like that.
Oh. Does he bite?
I don't know. I think she's been them before.
I'll give him back to you.
All right, Gandalf, come.
Oh dang! What is that? That's a chicken.
Why do they have so many animals?
Silky chicken.
Okay, so you guys are living sustainably. You got the farm.
Yeah.
This is the most creative spot a man could be. Guys, thank you so much for having us.
With success stories here and there, what about the average person in LA? Is everyone trying to make it big out here? I pulled up to the iconic tourist destination of Venice Beach to see what the tourists and locals thought of LA.
Are you guys from LA?
Yes.
Where in LA?
West
Yeah,
Hollywood.
possums only eat ticks, and they're immune to rabies. They can't transmit rabies.
Okay, what about you?
Possums are cool.
I live in Marina Del Rey. Saw you guys with the microphone and a camera. What are you guys up to?
We're out here interviewing for our YouTube channel.
Okay. OnlyFans. Oh, actually? Really?
Yeah, scandals in the making, man, you know?
This is real.
This is real. OnlyFans all day, every day.
Oh, you're right, because Tyler is a parasite. He smelled it. The possum smelled the parasite, yeah.
You know, sex does sell. Got to sell some sex on the beach. And we're on the beach.
I don't know if I'm being trolled and to what degree right now. So you guys are trying to create personality-driven OF?
I mean, my tits are practically out. Is that not obvious?
So it's first time in LA. I love it here.
Okay.
I love the people.
I hate LA, man. Dude, the cost is crazy, man. Yeah, a lot of homeless people too.
Yeah, not only.
I wish I could help those guys, but it's hard.
Do you guys see yourself living here your whole life?
No, I got a dog.
No.
I
do. I'm trying to become a model.
You do? Really?
Yeah.
So tell me about that. That's part of the angle we're trying to understand here.
Be a model, be an actor, stuff like that. I just moved here 2 weeks ago, so right now I was just finding employment and then doing my headshots and stuff like that.
It seemed like everyone in LA had a dream they were chasing, and they
You're
were
coping.
here to network and get their name out at whatever the cost.
Will you hit the collab on IG? The collab? Yeah. What do you mean? For our video. Collab? Like in what context? Welcome to LA. Probably not.
And it was surprisingly easy to find an influencer in the wild doing something for the gram.
What are you filming? Can I ask?
Yes, jump rope workouts. It's just on YouTube.
We're just boxing on the beach with my coach, Lani.
Okay, hi coach. Do you upload to TikTok, Instagram?
Just Instagram.
Okay. How long have you guys been doing this OnlyFans enterprise?
I've been in it for a little over 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, about 2 years too.
How has it been?
It's been empowering. I say, power to the pussy, man.
Everybody wants to do this. It's a place to do it. You know what I mean? Social media, it's ways to make money on social media.
As an artist, I hear a lot of people come here in pursuit of their dream, right? To make it big. Does that ever come through your head? I gotta go to LA to make it happen?
Yeah, this is definitely my first time here. That's definitely what I thought though on the way here, so yeah.
In the age of social media, do you think you need a place like this to actually make it? Does it matter?
A mix of both. Got to be out in person, and you got to, do footwork too, so yeah.
I say, if you want to do OnlyFans, it's your fucking life to live. You live it up, and you shake your goddamn ass so you can't shake it no more, baby, because you ain't got nothing to lose. I say do it, live, and shine bright.
Okay. You don't think there's anything to lose?
This is not Cope is awesome.
We're gonna
You should have been here yesterday when he said, "I'm not thinking." He said, "No, trust me, I'm not thinking." I was like, "Yeah, we know. I can tell."
Anyways, you might as well, go out with a bang, take some sexy selfies and plaster that right on your coffin and be like, yo, when I die, sub to the OnlyFans.
Even plus-size tourists on the Wally mobiles were vlogging.
What up? Oh, you're vlogging. She's on her grind.
Hustle was in the DNA of LA.
How you doing? I'm okay. I appreciate. I saw how many cash.
And if you weren't filming in public, why were you even here?
It's great because LA is such a great spot to be, but it really is what you make of it, because just because there's a lot of big names out here, you still have to put yourself out there, right? So you got to be good at not just
No, I know. He had to mention that.
performing, but networking as well.
Okay, how long have you been doing photography?
It's my second day.
Second day?
Yeah.
So you're learning right now?
I'm still working on the actual functions to make a good picture.
How is it modeling out here? Is it competitive? Is it tough?
Hell yeah, it is. It's low-key hard if you don't have an agency. Yeah, if you don't have an agency, I don't have an agency, I'm freelance, so.
Like, everything is not what you know, it's who you know. It's like building relationships. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to meet someone with like $1 billion, you think you're going to meet them sitting in the crib?
Nope.
No, you're gonna have to go somewhere to meet that guy.
Is it a good place to chase dreams, create opportunity, that sort of thing?
Yeah, if you don't get caught up in it.
What do you mean?
I'm a Christian, so this is essentially the land of sin. You know what I mean? People come here for the fleshly things, the money, the women, the fame, so it's a very easy detour of what God wants for us instead of, you know what I'm saying, to love and to not be focused on self and stuff like that.
Do you think there is some demonic elements of Los Angeles here?
I think there's demonic elements everywhere, but there's definitely more of a stronghold here because this is the place where you go for money and all the different things.
Why'd you guys come here?
Oh my God, we came here to spread the word of our page and for spiritual healing, stuff like that. It was beautiful, I'm not gonna lie.
We came here and
Oh my God.
spread the word about love.
How is this relevant?
Together.
We talk about like suppressed trauma and stuff like that.
I came here specifically to LA to help the people of LA. Is the problem so bad down here?
Yes, really bad.
Why?
We've been here for less than a week, and I've noticed there's no outlets.
At least normal people in LA.
Should we move a little bit?
I've seen people being hateful towards people who are like just, there's people homeless out here.
So tons of homeless people are out here.
What's the title of the video? The City of Broken Dreams.
There's people who don't have places to go, and I feel like people don't treat them like they're human. Like people are more focused on like what they're doing than what is going on in other people's lives.
She was right. So I headed to my final.
She was right, bitch. She's talking about you. She's talking about you, motherfucker. She's reading you to filth, you piece of shit.
Pit stop, the epicenter of the entertainment industry that made LA famous and the symbol of success in the showbiz, the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
We're headed into downtown. I think the general takeaway is there's an overwhelming sense of despair and hopelessness out here. Kind of like the whole world's given up on you, which obviously that is in fact the case. How you doing, man? Are you a bouncer?
Yeah, technically.
How long you been out here in LA?
I've been out here 21 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Has it always been this way?
No.
No?
Yo, take care,
A
Anton.
lot better when I first moved out here. I mean, there was always an element of,
For instance, let's just be real. This guy's sleeping right on the street right here. That's not at all atypical. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. There's probably several things. I think, definitely fentanyl. I think it's a big part of that. I think housing is an issue. Not having enough mental health care facilities, substance abuse facilities. Well, the price of living has always gone up. I mean, that's
crazy
always
expensive out here.
Yeah, it's crazy expensive. So.
Do you like LA?
I do. I still love LA. Yeah, I still love it.
What's your favorite part about LA? 'Cause this place has soul.
Oh man, the best is probably just like today, the weather, the climate. You know what I mean?
Do you think the problems LA faces could be fixed?
Yeah, I'm always one of those people. Like nothing's impossible. I think it might be a yearly.
Big money though, is my point.
Big enough money that this problem could definitely be corrected.
But they're not seeing the money.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're not seeing the money, right?
I think it's going into some other people's pockets, right?
The sheer amount of vacant spaces in this city is interesting.
Why are all these businesses leaving, and why are so many Californians leaving? Is this a symptom or a cause of a broader exodus out of California?
Question for you. Has the city offered any
Why are the businesses leaving? Hey, you in that tent there.
form of housing out here or no? No.
No, just been getting run around for like over 2 years now.
Do you literally just go from spot to spot to spot?
Yeah.
How is LA as a concept? I know like over half the homeless population is out here in LA.
Wow.
Is it good out here or is it still
It's man.
Yep.
I've been to like 24 states and 5 different countries, and this is probably one of the shittest places I've ever been. I've never been anywhere where there's such a lack of humanism. Being put up it's going into the wrong hands. It's not being used correctly. So
I hear a lot of these NGOs are getting pretty wealthy.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how to go about changing that.
If you were offered shelter right now, would you take it?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think so many people are homeless on these streets?
You know what, out here?
Yeah.
All the people that I have talked to, and a lot of them, especially most of the girls in MacArthur Park, they have houses, but it's this shit that they want to party.
They want to party?
What?
Use drugs or what?
They want to get high.
I hear they have shelters out here. Is that real? Do you guys have options to get out of here? Or are the shelters shit? What's going on out here? Because I see a lot of tents out here in LA.
Yes. Well, I'm actually just starting to stay in a shelter now.
Okay. How is that?
It's not bad. They actually, they have options. Like right now, I got into the one called the Highland Gardens, the Highland Gardens Hotel up the street.
Okay.
So what they do is they rent out hotels, and they use the hotels to house people. And what they're supposed to be doing is supposed to be getting, people housing and stuff. It's like a transitional step, where they get you set up with like case managers, and then they try to go get you housing. I'm not gonna lie, from what I've experienced, what I've seen, a lot of these places really aren't doing their jobs.
Oh, and one more thing.
All right.
I don't know where this is gonna air, but
Probably maybe YouTube.
okay, there we go. Now my son Jason Allen
There's a message to your son.
And if you see this, I love you and miss you. I've been trying to find you on Facebook, and I want you to come and get me. I know you're in LA still. Okay. Right now, I'm in Hollywood, but in the MacArthur Park area. I know you watch this. I love you, and please come and find me.
Okay. Easy to be homeless out here, or is it hard?
Absolutely not. It's not easy. No, it's not easy. Like me being a woman, okay, I've been raped out here maybe 4 or 5 times.
Oh my God.
You know,
in this area?
In this area, in other areas.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, it's for a female. It is absolutely not easy being homeless. You know, I've been sexually, you know, assaulted, and I've been beat up by random like crazy people. It's not safe out here.
Even all the homeless people on the streets know that there are billions of dollars involved in solving their problems, yet they're still out here on the streets. Ah, good old marijuana. How long you been out here in LA?
5 years.
Well, yeah, that's a long enough time to have an opinion. How do you like it?
I love the weather, but it's a homeless situation out here, man. People out here are hungry, and people out here doing a lot of drugs.
Did you notice a shift in the last 5 years, or has it been that way?
Yeah. The COVID killed the man. Yeah. Killed the club scene, the night scene, and if you go to Beverly Hills, man, Beverly Hills used to be so beautiful. Now all those stores, those high-end stores, they now closed.
Okay.
You go downtown, all this leasing everywhere, man. So
I saw it now leasing, probably 100 times a day.
Yeah.
How long you been out here, sir? What's your name?
My name's Dave, born and raised in Hollywood.
In Hollywood?
Yes.
How is it working out here right now?
Oh, it's actually beautiful, man. This compared to approximately 10 years ago is the difference between hell and heaven. This is Disneyland. This is Disneyland compared.
What was going on here 10 years ago?
There used to be a crack dealer on each corner of Hollywood and Highland. Me and my brother used to go to the movies at Chinese theater, and we'd get chased by gangbangers.
Dude, all these AI photos are such horseshit.
Changed since
They're so bad.
You know, they have...
Yo, what up, Pupusama?
No question, and there's a lot of improvements. They never used to clean even the Walk of Fame.
Got it.
Okay, that's recent.
Dog poop and piss on these stars, or what?
You know, they come nightly now and wash your sidewalks, and they do take care of things out here, but they didn't used to.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So you can imagine what this used to look like. All
What
right?
about the homelessness situation out here? I see a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of people in
always
the
been
streets.
bad,
It's always been bad?
Now look, it does come down to that California has the best weather in the world. All right?
Makes sense.
And I don't blame anybody for coming to California.
100%. Okay.
There's drugs.
When did you notice fentanyl become a thing?
These drugs are everywhere. It's not just here in Hollywood. It's just
every city for that matter.
It's just that here is a high concentration of it.
I guess just kind of a general question. As a true Hollywood native here, do you think it's worth it to come down here and live in LA if you're a youngster?
Absolutely. You just have to have a purpose for being here.
Dream out
no
here.
plan, you're going to end up like one of these others.
I want to make it be known right now, down here, right in front of the Taco Bell where you can buy alcohol, not that many homeless people out here. It's pretty clean, pretty under control. Not a lot of folks on the streets in tents right here. I've heard last 10 years it's gotten better. Would you say that's accurate? Yeah. Okay. I've heard that too. Do you clean the streets every day? I heard the stars get cleaned.
24/7.
24/7. Without you guys, would these stars, these streets be filthy, you think?
Not only would it be filthy, every trash bin that you see from both sides would actually be overfilled because the city doesn't actually address all of them.
It's all private.
Yeah.
Yeah, the city sucks. Hollywood Boulevard is trash, dude. Hollywood Boulevard is all garbage. It's just gross.
Wow. What up, Tony? Honestly, a nice place to bring the fam right now. Can I get a photo of your dog? He looks so cool. What's up, dog? While the new efforts to keep the Hollywood Walk of Fame clean seem to be working, you can find a homeless person with a sad story of how they lost everything tucked away into every crevice and corner of the city if you look hard enough. All right, Brett, how long you been out here?
2 years, 3 years.
Okay. How'd you end up on the streets?
Lost my job.
Okay.
Doing drugs, you know, tested dirty. And I used to work for the studios. And
okay, like production studios, like Hollywood.
Building sets, yeah.
That's pretty badass.
It was a good job.
What would you test dirty for?
Heroin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still use?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I don't use heroin anymore. I'm on fentanyl now.
Have you ever died?
Yes.
How many times?
More than I can count.
But for every drug addict on the sidewalk, it was just as easy to find someone cosplaying as Deadpool in a supercar. We're gonna take a spin on the block.
Deadpool, let's go.
One person lost it all due to a drug test. Another might have become a millionaire overnight trading crypto. Deadpool, what are you up to tonight?
Yeah, just having fun, man. Doing it for the kids.
Are you rich, Deadpool?
Yeah, man, I'm having fun.
Hell yeah. You make money in crypto or what?
Yeah, crypto. I love crypto.
Legit? Becoming rich and famous is rare and improbable. For the 1 in 1 million who risked it all, chasing their dreams and made it, you have 999,999 who have wasted their lives chasing something they'll never achieve. Because let's be honest, luck aside, most people aren't special, and that's okay. But in a culture where we put actors, YouTubers...
You're special, though, Tyler. You're so special, Tyler. You have such a unique, like, opinion and, like, point of view in all these videos. You're so fucking special, Tyler. You deserve all the success, Tyler. It's just you, Tyler. It's all you. You've done it all, Tyler, and it's because you're so special, Tyler. You're such a special little boy, Tyler.
A pedestal, and we'd be surprised every kid wants to become one. Let's face it, in America, if you're not a winner, you're a loser. And nobody cares. This country is Darwinian. Its mantra is survival of the fittest. And magically enough, on my way out of LA to the airport, I saw this group of kids filming a music video during golden hour, and I had to interrupt them.
What is happening right now? We just
No, you didn't.
gimbal, nice DSLR setup.
We're shooting a music video.
Are you here specifically to pursue that dream of becoming a musician?
Definitely, yeah. I'm doing it. Trying to, you know?
Okay.
Struggling.
These are all LA homies you guys met organically out here in the LA scene?
Organically, yeah.
Okay.
In the LA scene.
Is it a good place to live for what you want to do in life?
For what I want to do in life, it's like the only place to live.
Yeah, I mean, same vibe. It's good if you're trying to be an artist because it's the only place to really pursue music that hard, but it's expensive, so maybe don't live here if that's not what you're doing.
There's better places, but this is the only place.
It sucks unless you're trying to be an artist.
Yeah.
It's essential?
I'm sorry, guys. We're losing sunlight.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, good for you, girl.
This is LA encapsulated in a few frames. This is where you chase the dream. You come here to LA, baby.
Oh, here we go again.
What a piece of shit.
I find this really fun.
What a piece of shit. What a fucking dork ass, loser ass piece of shit, dude. What a dork. Fucking loser, bro. Fucking asshole, man. Actually an asshole. Yeah, didn't even shout out that guy's channel that he wasted their time. I just had to interrupt them. I just had to interrupt. I think I'm gonna call it. I ain't got nothing good for you guys, so why not? I'll just leave. Thank you for hanging, guys. Thanks for the boy raid. I hope everybody who came in from that raid enjoyed their time here. Come back another night, man. We do a bunch of cool shit on this stream, I promise. You guys don't know, you can still get in early, okay? One day when I have 20,000 viewers, I'm gonna remember everybody who was in here. Who is in here now, okay? Come back, hang out. Tofu is live right now. I know. I've rated Tofu twice this week already. So I'm gonna raid somebody else. But definitely check out Tofu Ghost, guys. If you guys, we'll definitely throw a shout out to Tofu Ghost. Oh yeah, by the way, I changed my prefix. I changed my my emote prefix. We're now Cinemarks. All of our emotes are Cinemarks. You can do Cinemarks, Bush and stuff. You can do all that. Yeah, Carter's live. Let's see. Let me look through. Let me see. Let me see. Let me look through. Let me see. Let me look through. Let me see. Let me look through. Is it true that if you become a big streamer, it's even harder to work in the film and TV industry? I'm not a big streamer, and I can tell you that I have felt a little bit of friction from the industry a little bit. Even like working inside of like streaming and Twitch. Like I feel like people don't want to. I don't know. This is all projection. I haven't been told anything explicitly, but I do feel like I was like, oh yeah, maybe they won't hire me again because I'm streaming. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think they're just scared about what I would say or something, or yeah, they're afraid of it. Okay, we're rating out. See you later, guys. Have a good night. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for the support. Bop and Wop, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate you. Thank you for all the follows. Seriously, come back. We do fun shit here all the time. Take care. Follow the streamer we're going to, and if you don't vibe with that content, you want to watch gaming, check out Tofu Ghost. Tofu Ghost is gonna be doing her incredible news coverage. I shouted her out earlier. You can scroll up. Go check out Tofu Ghost. But those are your only two options, okay? Those are your only two options. All right, here you go. Bye.